Alrighty, and we've returned. Now, what should we play this time? Well, we already know. Let's make sure the Queen doesn't die. God save our gracious Queen. Please don't die horribly, or I will lose the game. Alright. Oh wow, I've got saves already. Don't die. That's a great thing. But I'll start a new game. Right, so there's our princess. Oh god, I haven't actually loaded the game up. Hang on, here we go. Blip. Let's see. Oh, hang on. Wait, where is the? Oh, here we go. That's strange. Why does that happen? How do I reset? Oh, here we go. Sorry about that. Okay, now we're going well. We figured it out. Actually, while I'm at it, I should also add my Steam thingamajiggy. I'll change that up. Alrighty, there we go. I just updated that. Alright. Now let's get things done properly. Right. New game. That's somewhat loud, isn't it? We can fix that though. Why are you so loud? There, I think that's acceptable. Alright. I better move the chat actually as well. Chat is in a very bad spot. There we go, that should be a nice enough place for it. Alright, finally, story. Jocelyn, King Dowager, Duke of Carlaros. We're almost home. Your room is just the way you left it. Oh crap, I didn't mean to skip ahead. No, I fucked everything. I played this game before, but, you know, let's go to the main menu. No, menu. Title screen. And that queen died really quick. Didn't last very long at all. Here we go. Oh, there we go, let's see. Elodie, the Crown Princess, very depressed after her mother has passed away. I know it's hard to leave your school and all your friends, but I've arranged the best possible tutors for every subject. He's pretty young looking, I have to say. Oh, Jesus Christ. When you have the princess when he was, what, 12? You'll have to work hard this year to prepare yourself before your 15th birthday, but I know you can do it. You'll learn quickly and you'll make a wonderful queen. It's what your mother would have wanted. This is not what mother would have wanted. A pox on you, father, and everything you stand for. She wouldn't have wanted to die and leave me. No, she wouldn't, but sometimes bad things happen. We have to pick up and carry on. All of Nova depends on us. On you. Alright. I'll be here to guide you until your coronation, but the decision you make are ultimately up to you. Come, your maids are waiting. Alrighty. I played this before, so let's not bother. Alright, outfit. We've got nothing else but the boarding school uniform, so we'll just stick with that for the time being. See if we have a choice. Alright. Mood, she's quite miserable. Yeah, otherwise she's doing okay. She is depressed, that's about all we can say. Alright. So we have skills, and we can see the various buffs and debuffs that come with her current mood. So we have to pick some classes for us. We can see this is quite a lot to go with. Let's see. voice instrument. Because we'll be picking some things for her to learn, and the more she learns, the less likely she'll be to die a certain way. But she'll probably end up dying of something else. Conversation, not doing too well there. Not feeling very sociable. So, it looks like we'll be doing animal handling and expression. Any of these three will do. Alright, so... alright, classes. We want something with expression and animal handling. Okay. Let's go animal handling in the morning, and what will be our evening class? What was the other one going to... This is going well. Let's double check skills. Expression, okay. Where is it? There we go. We also have to pick one of these before we can actually get started. Okay, so first, animal handling with horses. We'll go with that. Decoration, instrument, voice. Singing beautifully. Yeah, that's a skill, all right. Instrument, decoration. We'll go with voice. Why not? So now Elodie will take her classes. You walk around stables meeting the royal horses, learning about their breeds and the names for different parts of their anatomy. Let's not go there. Alright, so there's that. Afternoon. You practice deep breathing exercises to build up your ability to sustain a note. Alright, doing pretty good. What's all that noise outside? Who's there? Oh, it's my cousins and my aunt and uncle. Darling, we're so terribly sorry to hear about your mother, Fidelia. Well, thank you. You look well, niece. Hi, Lodi. Oh, God. Lottie, I haven't seen you in ages. I thought you died in that well. Well, will you be staying for long? We'll be here all month. Oh, God. That's great. Cheerful. Maybe we'll have some time to talk later. And now we get to pick some pastimes to do. So let's have a look. Visit the dungeons, no effect. That's if you don't want to change your mood. Let's have a look. Let's become utterly depressed. Let's see. Visit. Yeah, we'll visit. Charlotte. So let's say yielding, lonely, cheerful. There's a lot to choose. A sneak out. Oh God. Talk to father. So let's talk to these folk here. It's awful that the only time I get to see you is something like this. Someone has to die. I know your brother and sister are still too young, but why haven't you come to school? My mother worries about me. She doesn't think anywhere, but home is safe. Oh, I understand. I'm probably not going to be allowed to leave this castle until my birthday. But at least we can have fun together here. Alright, what's your mood now? She's afraid. Alright, that works for me. Let's see what buffs we have. Oh, here we go, physical stuff. That's good. Mystical expression is still reasonably high, but here we got a buff for 1, so let's go with physical and mystical. That sounds... These are good skill sets. I like them. So... let's change things around. What the hell is it? Mystical... Conversation expression. Oh god. Oh, here we go. Sorry, I was reading completely the wrong thing. So we got agility and faith. Okay, sorry. Agility and faith. Alright. Dance, reflexes, flexibility. We'll go with reflexes. Divination, law. What the future might hold. Yeah, that sounds pretty interesting. We'll go with that. Not to mention useful. Now, become learned. Your teacher walks around you, prodding a finger at you slowly in order to train you in blocking those touches without triggering fear or faster breathing. Alright, good on you. You'll learn that the gods cannot be forced to divulge information about the future and that the most powerful omens are those which arrive unexpectedly. What's that commotion outside? What the hell is going on, Father? I have come to pay my respects in honor of your mother. have no respect or honor. It's because of you and your powers that my wife is dead. What? I am a lumen, as was she, and like every lumen, I am willing to give my life if necessary to protect our domain. Your line has been traitors for 200 years. I won't have you corrupting my daughter. That is for the Crown Princess to decide. Elodie, your mother trusted me, and I have much to teach you. Let's see. Arrest her, send her away, or let her stay. What should I do? I will send her away. No, I'll let her stay. I want to hear what she has to say. She stays. As you wish. Alright, how's my mood going? Let's see, I want to become more fearful. More depressed, I think, so let's have a look. No, I'll just see these people again. What do you know about lumens? Why, Dad was really angry at the Duchess of Ursel. Mommy says people are scared of lumens because they're jealous. There used to be lots of them in Nova, but there aren't anymore. Well, why not? I don't know, maybe someone burned them. Oh, well, how's your mood going? Pretty good. Slightly more willful. Whoa! Faith has jumped up a bit. Oh, so is that as well. So yeah, we'll just go with what we had before. Classes, reflex, flexibility this time. Very important skill for a queen to learn. And we'll go with meditation as well. Let's hope something good comes of this. You learn to relax and evaluate the tension in your body, then to practice the different types of motion available to each of your joints, twisting, shifting, and rotating. You practice assuming a sitting position that allows you to be relaxed and tranquil without being so relaxed that you are likely to fall asleep. Okay. Sorry, just checking something. He loves me not. Oh god, don't do that, you'll ruin the flowers. Do you have a boyfriend? Not really, I just like to play with the flowers. Well, stop ruining it. All of a sudden, the Duchess of Ursel rushes into the garden and points a sword at you. No, not at you. At your feet? Princess, don't move. Hold still. You want to hold still, but you don't have the composure to hold your position without peeking. Look down where a sword is pointed. There's a snake in the grass. You can't help it. You squeak and jump back. The snake tenses and prepares to strike. No! Your cousin pushes you aside and the snake's fangs sink into her leg. Lottie, no, you stupid girl. It's too late. Juliana swings her sword and cuts off the snake's head. What is going on out here? Your daughter's been bitten by a milk viper. They're poisonous. Get an herbalist right away. I will treat my daughter. I certainly can't trust anyone here to keep her safe. I'm sorry. I don't feel so good. We'll be returning home to Merva immediately. Your aunt has a point. Milk vipers are not native to this area. That snake should never have been here. Someone may have tried to kill you. Will Charlotte be okay? I don't know. Alright, well, they're off. I guess I'll visit... Yes, why not? What is it you wanted to teach me? First, I need you to know if you have your mother's crystal. What crystal? The source of power for any lumen is a particular magical crystal. Once you've bonded with it, it becomes part of you as long as you live. The royal crystal has been passed down from ruler to ruler for generations. It belongs to you now. Except the king may be keeping it from you. Do you have a crystal? Of course. She holds out her hands. Light flickers above her bosom, and then, with a shower of sparkles, something takes shape. You reach out to touch it, and it dissolves away into nothing. Oh, it belongs to me. No one can take it from me until I die. You need to find the crystal that belongs to you. Well, no pressure. Let's have a look. Oh god, look at all these buffs. Agility. Well, looks like I'm training my agility. Again. Let's see, law and dance. Let's do it. We're gonna train as much as we can. You practice curtsying, standing, and walking across the floor in a graceful manner. Fair enough. It's important to learn. Only a lumen can channel magic, and only with the help of an attuned crystal. The ability to control a crystal seems to be inherited, So crystals can be passed from parent to child upon the lumen's death. Well, that sounds horrible. Castle seems quieter with Charlotte and Emery and Zara and their parents gone. It's certainly not empty, though. It seems like we'll get more servants every day. I was so worried about Charlotte after that snake bit her. But her mother said she's okay, so I guess it turned out alright. Maybe she has a guardian angel. Alright. Guess I'll talk to my father. What happened to Mother's lumen crystal? It's in a safe place. I burned it. Can I have it? No. But it's mine. Meddling with magic killed your mother. I don't want that to happen to you. Once you're crowned queen, I can't stop you from doing anything you want, but for now, you are still a child. Well. Still quite boosted, so we'll keep going from there. Let's see. Reflexes. Divination. Yes, grow in your power. You practice with a jump rope to increase the speed of your footwork. You practice solo tennis, hitting a ball against the wall repeatedly in order to train your hand and your eye to react. You may now play sports on the weekends. Oh, cool. Dropping your favorite plate is bad luck. A statue spontaneously shattering is a bad omen. You read about well-known signs of bad fortune. Wells turning sour, dry lightning, strange fish caught in nets, malformed babies being born, and so on. Well, isn't that awful? One of the maids approaches you for attention. My lady, couriers have arrived from the Duke of Sedna. We have a Duke of Sedna? Yes, you are woefully unprepared for foreign relations. No, my lady, the Duchy of Sedna is in Talas. They have brought you a letter and a gift. Condolences on the death of deeply regret, best wishes. Oh, what a beautiful necklace, though. God, talk about shallow. Something sparkly will make me feel better. Anger, a good thing. Attend service, less afraid. Well, let's see. More willful. Let's have a look. More willful. Here we go. You sneak out of the castle and have a little fun. You enjoy your freedom, but your father won't like it if he finds out. Hey, she's ready to start pulling the heads off badgers. Alright. Oh god, that's gone down a bit. What's the best we can hope for here? Lumen. Okay, we can go for that. And anything else, really? Oh, here we go. Intrigue. Okay, we'll go with Intrigue and Lumen. Intrigue. Internal Affairs, why not? And Lumen, where are you? Wait, was that something else? Because I fuck that up all the time. No, Mystical. Okay, so... I can't find it anymore. Where are you? That's strange. I'm not seeing it anywhere. Interesting. I've got everything else, though. Yes, that's very strange. I guess I'll just have to pick something else then. Oh, military. Here we go. Interesting. Strategy, naval strategy, logistics. Alright, we'll go with that. Why not? Now learn, you sponge. Until you have children of your own, your maternal uncle, the Duke of Merva, is next in line for the crown, and after him would be his daughter, your cousin Charlotte. Okay. Great, well at least we know who's going to try and assassinate us. Learn about the types and amounts of food required for an army on the march and how long they will remain edible. Useful. As you are walking, you spot a familiar figure in the palace gardens. It's the Duchess of Ursel. Maybe I should go and say hello. Then you notice that seated beside her is a woman in the robes of a priestess. They are very close together, their hands gently touching as they speak. Looks like she's busy. You You turn and walk in a different direction so as not to disturb them. At that moment, you notice something unusual. It looks like someone just left the palace grounds by going over the hedge. Is that a servant, a thief, or an assassin? Oh god. Call the guards. Guards! However, by the time the response is organized and directed to the area beyond the palace, there's no sign of any intruder. You wonder if you were only imagining it. Well, it's good to be sure. Now that you've finished studying, what will you do for the weekend? I want to be more willful, so let's keep going. Out of the castle we go. Alright. Yes, we are ultimate willful. So let's have a look. Intrigue has gone up again. Nothing else seems to... Oh, here we go. Military is still up as well. So I guess we'll take classes in those. Intrigue and military it is. Oh, same as it was before. Alright. Foreign intelligence, naval strategy. The current Duke of Setna is 26 years old and unmarried. He might be considered a good marriage prospect for you. Oh. Possible future tyrant queen. Yeah, sure. Why not? Oh god, I can't wait. He might be considered a good marriage prospect for you if you desire stronger ties with the domain of Talas. Alright. You'll learn that the sea is not something you hold, it is something you travel across. Naval strategy ensures you free travel while denying it to your enemies. As you're walking up the stairs, a maid comes running down holding a towering pile of linen. Oh god, elegance fail. But reflex success. You swiftly step aside and let her pass. Alright, let's try and get less depressed. That'd be good. Or angrier. Less depression. Oh, sorry. Cheerful or angry would be good. And something that doesn't subtract from willful. Okay. Angry, cheerful. Okay, it's sports time. You take to the court for a few games of tennis. Feel the thrill of competition. Bloody cheap. Anyway, military's still pretty high. Okay, same as before, so let's keep going. Ciphering strategy. You practice reading words whose letters have been arranged in reverse order, the simplest of transpositions, in which anyone literate can puzzle through if they try, but sometimes useful to hide information. THG is NIALPNI. What the hell? No, I didn't get that one. Damn you, I need work in ciphering. You study the strengths and weaknesses of different weapons and battle formations. There is a man here to see you. He wishes crowdfunding for a project of his. Remember, the treasure is not unlimited. If you choose to invest, you'll have less money to work with later. Your Royal Highness, I have a plan to print books using metal letters which can be moved and reused. I need to borrow 875 lassie to... Is that Iassi or lassie? I don't know. To assemble the metal and a factory to mold and cast the type. With this system, we'll be able to create new books in a fraction of the time it takes now and makes copies to send all over the world. Okay. I don't know much about factories or trade. Would that really be worthwhile? We are not interested. Oh, I didn't even get to choose anything. Alrighty. Angry and cheerful will be good. +1 lonely. She's going to be very lonely soon. Walk in the gardens. A walk in the fresh air helps you forget the burdens on your shoulders. Alright, see, she looks like she's going to murder someone, so that's probably a good mindset to have. Military's still good. Okay, we'll just keep going with that for the time being. Naval strategy. Foreign intelligence. Go! Learn more! The domain of Shanjia across the sea to... or Shanya, I don't know. Across the sea to the west has been steadily increasing in size and now controls a wide range of coastline as well as most of the navigable rivers. The political disruption in Tombula in recent years has caused a disruption in their chocolate production which is to the benefit of Nova, particularly the Duchy of Kygel. You study different kinds of ships, their names, designs, and the number of crew needed for each. You study different kinds of ships, their speed, maneuverability, and standard complement of weapons. Very useful. Your Highness, my sympathies for your loss. Even after all these years, I sometimes forget that my own mother will never be coming back. Oh, Duke of Mari, you're such a jerk. Oh, God, you're an Earl as well, great. Banyan, I really don't like you. Thank you. However, I must call for your aid. The Ixionite occupation of the country of Imbrium has gone on for too long. Now is the time to push back. I know there's been some problems with Ixion, but I don't know the details. I guess they're occupying South Mari? We have plenty of troops, so it shouldn't be that hard to drive them out if we want to make a fight of it. Alright, prepare for war. Well, if they want to fight, then we'll give it to them. I will arrange for troops to be sent to your aid. Thank you, Your Highness. Your Highness, if I may ask, that necklace you're wearing, where did it come from? It was a gift from the Duke of Sedna. Then you have made arrangements with him? What sort of arrangements? Your Highness, that is the courting gift. The man wishes to gain your hand in marriage. Oh, I didn't realize. Alrighty, not going too good. Let's get freaking angry. Alrighty. It's 10ish o'clock because we're playing tennis. Alright. Not too bad. Skills are still heavily in this area, so we're sticking with it. Internal affairs, logistics, whatever. We'll just go with anything for now. Your maternal uncle's wife, the Countess Nyx, claims kinship to the old Merva line and originally asked your mother for a title to the duchy. However, no one would verify her lineage. As a compromise, your mother created her brother Duke of Merva. Okay. The last Duke of Mead was the older half-brother of the current Duchess. His reign was brief and highly scandalous. He defied tradition and pledged himself as the life mate of the old Duke of Ursel, then broke that off only a year later. He retired into seclusion and died still unwed. Well, that's good. You study the kinds of equipment that soldiers need available, such as bedding, weapons, armor, medicine, bandages, and tools to repair anything damaged. You study different kinds of transport, animals, wagons, sledges, ships, boats, and boots. You receive a report on the outcome of the battle against the Ixionites. You succeeded in driving them out of Mare, but it cost you almost a full battalion of soldiers and a great deal of material. You lost 929 soldiers. Bugger. The Duke of Mare will be happy, but we could have done better. Better luck next time. Get angrier. Angry and willful. Is willful? Yeah, I'm fine with that. You sneak a peek at some of the luckless peasants held in the dungeons. Petty thieves and troublemakers, now suffering in the dark. They're obviously bad people, but seeing them so miserable still feels unfair. There must be a better way. Oh, that's what the gallows are for. Okie dokie. Oh, look at this now. Military is getting pretty high. Yeah, we're still sticking with it by the look of it. Suffering. Alright. You practice shifting substitution ciphers, where each letter is replaced by one a few steps further along the alphabet, so that cake and pie becomes You practice random substitution ciphers where the normal alphabet is replaced by one in jumbled order. This is harder to decode, but most people need a written substitution chart to read or write it, and that chart can be lost or stolen. You've unlocked a new outfit. Ooh. You study the effects of battle stress on troops and how morale can turn the tide of combat. You study military recruitment and the importance of training and motivation in making soldiers who can trust and depend on each other. You've unlocked another outfit, hooray! There are reports that a Keithong has been sighted leaving the old forest. What's a Keithong? No idea what's that. A beast with the body of an enormous golden cat, sharp beak and spines on its back. Eek! Several disappearances in southern Calaris are already thought to be the work of this creature. What do we do? Should we send hunters? The traditional policy on stray beasts is to hope that they return to the forest and stay there. Hunters are no match for such creatures. You would only make it angry and waste more lives. So we just let it eat people. Everyone dies in the end. Thanks, Dad. Fucking hate you. Also, there is a letter for you. Talorus, the Duke of Sedna, will be arriving next week for an official visit. Alright. And so the plot thickens. Time to get angrier. You peasant bastards. Alright, I've got new outfits. 2 to be exact. Catsuit boosts intrigue. Oh, that's fancy. I like that. And we also got uniform boosts military. Oh god, that's great. Let's see, what should I boost? Oh, you can just boost things. That's nice. But by how much, I wonder? See, I just like that on its own. It's very nice. Oh god, wrong thing. There we go. There's the boost. Oh god, that's a hell of a boost. I'll keep it at that, I think. Military still nice and high. I can't study Lumen though, that's really strange. No, that's very unusual. Oh god, I got distracted. So, intrigue, yeah, I know that. And with military again. Internal affairs. And hey, why not just go nuts with intrigue? Time to die, Mr. Bond. You will never thwart my plot for world domination, particularly after I explain to you how I am about to do it. The Duke of Murray was paid suit to the Duchess of Ursel to no avail. The Duchess's brother is opposed, as he will inherit if she dies childless. Your agents suspect that the Duchess of Ursel is actually more interested in the Duchess of Hellas. Neither has been linked to a man. Countess Leek of Dice married the old Duke of Sudbury, who was more than twice her age, then divorced him as soon as she'd born him an heir in order to marry another. It was considered shockingly rude by the general nobility, but the old Duke apparently had no objection. Since their recent revolution with the Tombulans, since their recent revolution, the Tombulans have twice begun gathering troops in the Novan border. Both times, their camps were struck by fierce storms and earthquakes, and they decided to give up on the idea. Pirates are once again operating out of Orcus, although they're currently sticking to the northern seas and no threat to Nova. Oh, good. However, they turn to slave raids. The Boralians, the Boralians, okay, might be quite vulnerable. Oh, god. God, I hate all of these names. Oh, Talorus, Duke of Sedna. What a pleasure it is to meet you in person at last. Your description did not do you justice. Haha, flattery failed. Wait, is my flattery failed? His was ridiculous. I don't know how to deal with handsome older men paying me compliments. I was so pleased to hear that you had accepted my humble offering. A jewel for a jewel, but you are the more precious. I hope that this means the beginning of a mutually beneficial relationship, a union between us that brings stability to both our peoples. He really does want to marry me. Politely decline. I need to let him down gently. I'm not marrying you, I'm only 14. That may not have been gentle. I see. I regret the misunderstanding. That's right, off you go. I am angry. Let's see. We'll keep going with that. Keep visiting the jail. Okay. Constantly check the skills. Military is pretty high. I'd like to adjust it so I can get some of these in, you know, that'd be great. But then again... Ciphering. And let's have a look. Ciphering, they're about the same, so... Let's go back to military. And have a look at our thing here. Naval strategy could use some work. Boom, there we go. Learn things. You'll learn about the requirement for all civilized sailors to rescue the crew of a sinking ship, even an enemy. You'll learn about the challenges to naval warfare posed by unpredictable weather, as well as the dangers of sailing too close to an unknown coastline. She didn't know all this before? You practice complex transposition ciphers, where messages are written down in columns or lines and then reorganized into scrambled words. This means that both an encoded and plain text written copy exists, which can be insecure. Oh god. You practice adding code to your ciphers, that is, replacing words with other words such as handle for Duke before changing the letters in the message. You memorize special cipher alphabets where each letter is replaced by a symbol. Once these are memorized, you will not need to write down cipher sheets, and if the symbols do not look like letters, they can be hidden in decorations. Oh, very sneaky. You are requested to stand in judgment. A woman has been convicted of attempted murder and requests the mercy of the crown. Your Highness, the slattern dares to beg pardon when she admits that she tried to poison my sister under her own roof. Which sister? Corisande, the Duchess of Mead. Is she alright? She is unharmed. We caught the culprit in the kitchens before anyone could eat her foul spew. Well, what do you have to say for yourself? It's just as it is. Them devils killed me brother and broke me ma'am's heart. Lied to her, they did. And when she went to see why he'd not come back, he said he'd gone for a soldier when he never would. He weren't the only one either. I waited 10 years for my chance to get my own back. That's justice. You see, she's completely unrepentant. Hang her and be done with it. And this might have something to do with the last Duke of Mead. He was involved in all sorts of scandals. Well, we'll ask Earl. I need to know if she has any justification for her actions. Did the old Duke kill her brother? Are you accusing my family? I'm asking what happened. The honour of our line is far greater than that of the well-bottomed child who sits on the wet-bottomed child who sits on the throne. What? Without warning, the Earl of Low draws a dagger and slices the convict's throat. No one harms my family. No one. He throws the blood-stained blade to the floor and walks away. Well, that escalated pretty quick. Oh, I've done it again. Such a hopeless queen. Queen-to-be, that is. Alright. Let's look at more peasants to cheer ourselves up. God dang it. Alright, I'm plenty angry now. Let's see. Anger gives me military strength. Which I suppose I should boost now, so... Alright now, let's go to war. Okay, we can just pick anything from here anyway. Logistics, I think. Oh god, I didn't check the other one. Foreign intelligence. What? What? What am I doing? Intrigue. Foreign intelligence, there we go. God. Agents who have visited Borealis report that all known Lumen shamans seem to have no magical powers at all and perform their ritual displays with show and trickery. Rumor has it that the mother and older sister of the last Duchess of Elath were assassinated 20 years ago by agents of Sedna, which is why she, as sole remaining heir, was married off so young. Oh god, that could happen to me. You study an ancient book that has a list of thousands of words and pictograms for each of them. In the past they were used for important messages, but only trained bards could effectively memorize enough symbols to handle the codes efficiently. You learn to manipulate special boxes and jewelry with secret compartments to hide messages. A rare few have locks almost as complicated as the ciphers themselves. As you are walking one day in the gardens, you hear a strange sound and look up to see an owl flying overhead. A single dry leaf flutters its talons. That's funny. I thought owls were nocturnal. I guess I was wrong. Oh, you are so dumb. When you return to the castle, your father is waiting. Oh god, what do you want now? There is a woman here to see you. She wishes crown funding for a project. Oh, okay. Thank you for seeing me, your royal highness. I come to you on behalf of the people. I wish to build a hospital where any citizen afflicted with disease can be brought for treatment. You don't know nothing. Putting all the sick people together, wouldn't that make them die even faster? We are not interested. Oh, fuck off. Oh, God. Oh, what's this? 2 of the barracks. Nice. I guess I wouldn't mind being a bit more pressured. That's willful. Sure, why not? Let's change things up a bit. You are impressed by the discipline of the Novan troops, but the responsibility for their lives weighs heavily on your shoulders. There are approximately 9 battalions and 2 platoons under your direct command. Well, I'm wearing the right outfit for it. Okay. It's already been 14 weeks. Intrigue, internal affairs, and strategy. Wait, twice the intrigue? Fuck that. Screwed that up last time then, oh well. The Countess of Dis, now married to the disinherited 3rd sibling of the Duke of Mari and the Duchess of Hellas. Currently, both Duke and Duchess are unwed. If either dies without heir, a title may still pass to the Countess's husband. Several generations back, the rulers of Elath and Sedna are in neighbouring Talas married. The citizens of Elath objected to this foreign influence, and the resulting heir died in suspicious circumstances, after which the title was passed to a distant branch of the family rather than another child of the Elath-Sedna union. Alright? You'll learn about how units reinforce each other in the field, gaining strength through proximity and covering of weaknesses. You study the effects of different kinds of battle terrain for both offense and defense. And I have a sword! You may now tour the barracks on the weekends. I already can. Yeah. Remember that the Festival of the Good Lady is approaching. There will be public celebrations for the commoners, followed by a grand gala for the nobility. As Queen, you would be expected to lead the procession and take part of the ceremonial planting, possibly give a speech. However, since you are not yet crowned, it's not required, and you may not be safe to expose yourself to the public. What do you mean, not safe? Outside the castle, you are less well protected. If anyone means you harm, think on it. Think on it now, decide later. There is a letter for you as well. It's from Brione. I went to school with her, but she's a couple years older than me. Her mother is the Duchess of Mead. She's complaining that her mother still won't let her come home for the holidays. Apparently her uncle Kevin is absolutely furious about that woman's trial. She's bored and looking for an adventure. Well, I don't have any to suggest to her. God, you are a boring princess. Alright. Very angry. Not to mention depressed. Okay. Let's have a look. Oh god. Still going strong. Yes, alright. Keep going. Logistics, foreign intelligence. Okay. Now learn, child! Rumor has it that the Prince of Tarax was humiliated by the public dissolution of his betrothal to an heiress after she declared him a coward. Fair enough. The Queen of Shangia is wedded to a non-noble, a court musician whom she initially took as a consort, barring any offspring from inheriting the throne. She has since passed new laws to give not only their children, but also the man himself an equal claim to the crown. You learn about the support costs created by support. The more equipment you have, the more people and animals are needed to move them. And then those people and animals also need to be fed and equipped. You learn about the difficulty of obtaining new supplies from the field. Enemy civilians may hide or destroy supplies rather than let them fall into your hands, and friendly civilians may not stay friendly if robbed. Yeah, that sounds right. Today is the procession and planting for the Festival of the Good Lady. Will you be leading the parade? If you have any concerns about your safety, please stay here. People will recover from disappointment. If we lose you, there is no recovery. Let's take a gamble. I'm not afraid. I'm going to be the best parade leader there ever was wearing this outfit. My little girl, you prepare your best gown for the occasion, then walk slowly through the town with your attendants. It would not be appropriate for you to wear a sword, but you do walk with a sturdy golden scepter that's taller than you are. At the end of the route, you help the priestess turn over the earth for the new tree to be planted, but you fucked up. After the blessings are read, you hold up your hands and call for silence so you can speak. Unfortunately, all the words you had planned go out of your head when you are faced with the moment. You manage a few polite sayings about the meaning of the holidays, and thank everyone for attending. Then turn away, your cheeks red. The procession regroups to return to the castle. Well, that was a disaster. I shouldn't have done that. Alright, attending court, yielding to... Okay, well, let's have a say. Yes, let's continue to pressure ourselves. Let's see if it makes a difference. Skills are going good. Oh, look, intrigue is... Foreign intelligence is pretty much maxed out at this point. Yeah, still going good on these, even though I'm trying to switch everything around a bit. Classes as usual. Internal... Let's finish off foreign intelligence, shall we? Any of them will do. The naval strategy, preferable though. Let's learn things! Rumor has it that the king of Shanjia has become the true power behind the throne, and that he may also have the powers of a lumen. He is a controversial figure within the domain, but ministers who speak against him have been known to disappear. And now I know everything. You have nothing more to learn about foreign intelligence. You'll learn about the use of ships and transporting ground soldiers between locations. You study the cost, time, and materials required to construct new ships. You study blockades, both setting them and breaking them. Are you ready for the grand ball? All the nobles in the domain are here to see you, to see their queen. Blech. You finish dressing and descend the stairs to make a grand entrance. All around, the rich and powerful pause in their activities to gaze upon you, the ruler of them all. Well, you fucked up right across the board. Seeing yourself reflected in so many eyes makes you want to run away and hide. For a moment you force yourself to carry on, but you're sure they've all seen you hesitate. Your father waits for you at the bottom of the stairs and offers you his arm. The first dance is for us. He guides you gently around the dance floor, never rushing you. It's fun to dance with your father, but the look in his eyes is so sad. After this you must choose your own partner. There are a number of men who hope to catch your eye. The Duke of Kygel alone has brought 3 eligible sons, all near your age. You look around the room at all the possible partners, which is to say everyone. No one may begin dancing until you, but you can pick whomever you want and you will not be denied. Alright, someone younger than you, someone about your age, someone older, someone already married, someone scandalous. Oh god, I'm not going to tempt fate, so let's just go with the easy one. You approach Lindley, the second son of the Duke of Kygel. He's about 2 years older than you, and he's always nice to you at school. He bows to you with great courtesy, and you begin to dance. Dancing with a real partner feels quite different from dancing with your father. You knew him, knew his steps like a part of you. Now every move is a mystery. You fucked up. Unfortunately, you lose track of which steps you're supposed to do and trip over your own feet. Oops. Between the dances, there is time for the guests to mingle, chat, and sample tiny bites of exquisite food. Oh god, you are terrible. During a lull in the music, Banyan, the Duke of Mari, taps an elegant fingernail against a wine glass, letting the clear note ring out throughout the room. If I might have your attention, I believe we should offer our compliments to our lovely hostess. Her bravery and courage keep our borders defended. Everyone applauds politely. Hooray! As the gala continues, you take the opportunity to observe nobles that you rarely see. There's Gwenelle, for instance, the young lady of Sudbury, who months older than you, only months older than you, and due to finally inherit control of her duchy soon. Or Adele, the youngest daughter of the Duchess of Lila and a fierce sportswoman. She was a few years ahead of you at school and the absolute terror of the ball fields. No, Brioni, she had said her parents were leaving her stuck at school this season. Oh yes, I remember. Her parents are here, dancing together, the Duke Consort clutching his Duchess possessively tight, I should say. Strange that there's no sign of your cousins, though. Shouldn't they be here? Your aunt and uncle are here, of course. It would be scandalous if they hadn't come. Merva being so close by. It's nice to be able to enjoy time with friends and family, isn't it? You know, except you've screwed up everything. You are a failure. Do you even know how to read? Alright, she feels very pressured. Yeah, that looks about right. Foreign intelligence is full. Let's have a look. Yeah, mystical. We're still going good here, so we'll keep up with the military work. Because we really need to start going through these. I know a lot about military stuff. Intrigue. Internal affairs, and we'll go with the strategy. Yes. Strategy and internal affairs. Here we go. Oh, something. Oh god, hang on. Just happens to be in the same spot as Skype. Pardon me. Skype notifications, so I accidentally clicked one of those. Anyway, that angry little face. There were many dark rumors about the second husband of the Duchess of Lila, but possibly because he was a commoner. It was whispered that he once assaulted the young Duchess of Valath before her untimely marriage and demise. After years of marriage and 3 children, the Duchess of Lila divorced her second husband and refused to say why. Shortly afterwards, he was found dead in a nearby forest. The Duchess of Lila and her son Earl of Lowe have been estranged ever since. The Earl of Io now lives with his sister, the Duchess of Mead. After the last Duke of Mead went into seclusion, he hired a stream of attractive young servants who had to be frequently replaced after injuries and accidents. He eventually died by falling from a high tower window, which his family covered up. But was it suicide they were hiding, or murder? You have nothing more to learn about internal affairs. Thank God. Afternoon, you study the power of ranged weapons from arrows to thrown fire and sand, and how the threat of such attacks can shift the enemy's response. You study the use of cavalry in battle, as well as the costs and benefits of traveling with large animals. You study the effects of a strong hierarchy on military organization, and the ability of troops to respond to changing situations. Communication across an army can be difficult. Disrupted signals can lead to chaos. Good lord. You wandered downstairs to visit your father and talk about the latest events in... Oh god. In the domain. Don't... Oh god. It's happened again. Hey, while I'm at it, I can make this slightly bigger. There we go. Back we go. Alright. Fixed. You wander downstairs to visit your father and talk about the latest events in the domain. Moving in with such enthusiasm that you don't realize your father isn't alone until it's too late to avoid him and his companion. You are too kind, Jocelyn. Countess Siren, not a member of your circles. She's a bit more than a decade your senior, far too old to have ever been your friend, and yet not at all old as noble women go. She has 2 minor titles, no husband and your father's arm in her grasp. How dare she make a move on your father? Your composure is terrible. Shame her with silent scorn, insult her with false flattery, or trip her as she passes. Well, we better behave. You meet her eyes and imagine your mother's disapproving presence behind you. She notices your stare but only smiles at you ever so sweetly. Darling Elodie, I hope you've been well. Fine. Perhaps we'll be seeing more of each other in the future. She gives a little wave and exits. Once she's gone, you raise an eyebrow at your father. Don't give me that look, young lady. She's a nice woman, nothing more. She wants something more. And it's not going to happen anytime soon. You should be careful how you deal with people like Siren. You need a goodwill of your nobles as well as your commoners. There haven't been any problems so far. No, there've been quite a few problems. Quite a few. Many dark looks were aimed your way at the gala. As queen, you must be aware of everything around you. Isn't that what I have agents for? Yes, but you must give them direction. What is your greatest concern? Assassins are kind of a problem. I can deal with any problems that come up as long as I'm here to deal with them. It's assassins I'm worried about. You are your own best defense against assassins. Increasing your skills will help protect you. Beyond that, you can train more soldiers into personal bodyguards to watch over you. Or you can institute harsh penalties for treason and make people too frightened to cross you. Yes, let's make this terrifying. Send agents around to towns and villages to warn everyone what happens to traitors. Assassins will suffer death by public impalement and their families will hang. As you wish. Jesus Christ. Alright, fully pressured. Can we select all of the above? Yes, I would like to do that. Okay. Pressured wealth. I was thinking this would go well. Okay, I need some more cheeriness then. You spend the weekend holed up alone in your room with your favourite toys. It's childish, but you feel a bit better. Alright. Mood is improving. No, it's alright. I haven't even saved yet. So, bleh. Oh, I can name my save. Bleh. I'll remember that. Okay, return. Okay, week 18. We're doing well. Skills. There we go. Ciphering and logistics. We'll go with that. There we go. Learn things. You'll learn that the more you use a code, the easier it is for enemies to break it. The most secure cipher is one that is only used for a single message. You'll learn to use special code wheels to create rotating ciphers which can only be decoded with another matching set of code wheels. And there you have it. Nothing more to learn about ciphering. You study how to determine when to jettison or destroy excess goods for speed, or how to avoid overreacting based on the movements of goods within their lands. Armies do not spring up full-formed overnight. You study the benefits of looting as a troop motivator versus the negative effect on civilian populations. Doing pretty good. It is the time of the year to decide any necessary adjustments to the royal budget. The majority of the money we receive is already spoken for, but there's always some room for discretion. I don't really understand all of these numbers. Raise taxes, lower taxes, keep them the same. Keep them the same. As you wish. God, you are aware that you don't know that your child doesn't know what she's talking about, right? Teddy bear, you're my only real friend. Alright. Done and done. Let's see. Yes, things are getting better. Let's see. Intrigue is done. We've got to pick something else. Weapons. We'll go with weapons. One. Yeah, looks like that's the one. Weapons it is. I'm also going to stick with military. Weapons. There we go. Swords. Swords it is. You take up a wooden sword and practice correct grips and stances. Finally, that sword is going to be put to use. You study famous battles, the disasters and the mistakes which created them, and the turning points in larger conflicts and why they made a difference. You study the concept of defeat in detail and how an army can be destroyed by crushing small parts one at a time rather than attacking it all at once. You have nothing more to learn about strategy. I am a strategic genius. You are requested to stand in judgment. A man has been convicted of the murder by strangling of his wife. He does not deny the act, but requests a pardon that he might be set free. If you admit you killed your wife, why do you think I'm going to set you free? Save me, your majesty, it wasn't my fault. Demons made me do it. Everyone knows the power of magical beasties. They used me. They twisted my fingers into chains. My wife found me screaming. She tried to shake me, and the chains wrapped around her. I need the priestesses to bless me and make me clean again. Demons that make you attack people? Is that even possible? Have them killed. I don't care whether there were demons or not. You're still a murderer, and your life is forfeit. You will be hanged in public as a deterrent to future criminals. He opens his mouth to argue with your father, but then his shoulders slump. Yes, Your Majesty. I will submit. Off with their heads! Great achievement. Alrighty. Let's have a look. Not too bad, not too bad. What happened to weapons? I mean, wait, did it go down, or what? Physical weapons. Oh no, it's gone up, okay. Archery it is. Archery and naval strategy. Let's learn! You learn how to twist and wax bowstring from a variety of fibers. Don't forget to train the dogs at some point. Oh god, how do I do that? You have nothing more to learn about naval strategy. No more navel gazing for you. You receive word of an unfortunate incident at the gallows where the man you judged was sent to be executed. As he was led to the platform, he suddenly lashed out with an explosive magical power, killing several guards and spectators before making his escape. The population is buzzing with rumors of a secret cabal of evil lumens who sacrifice innocents in their dark rituals. Well, shit. I wasn't expecting that. You spend the weekend holed up alone in your room with your favourite toys. It's childish, but you do feel better. Teddy bear! Alright, logistics it is. And we'll just keep on trucking with weapons. Here we go. You learn about a variety of long weapons from the quarterstaff to the spear to the halberd and glaive. Guess he was telling the truth. But then, what could we have done if we imprisoned him? He would have gotten out, and if we let him go, we'd have a demon out there. You learn to calculate how effective military strength wanes over distance from a home position as it becomes more difficult to put pieces into play. You learn how to delay the advance of an invading force by disrupting their transport and communications. Alrighty. You have nothing more to learn about logistics. You are a logical lady. I regret to inform you that Fabian, the Earl of Titan and Duke Reginald of... Oh god, they're dead! This isn't really a surprise, he was pretty old. The problem is the political implications. With the control of Elath in doubt, it falls to the crown to make decisions. Young Lord Adair will not reach his 15th birthday for over 2 years. He requires a regent. His stepmother, Aris, the Duchess of Lila, has petitioned that the boy be left in her care. This would, however, leave her in her personal control of 2 neighbouring duchies, which is generally forbidden, almost the entire eastern border. Oh. Well, I know internal affairs, so I'm good. Duchess Aris almost certainly killed her second husband after she divorced him. Her son, the Earl of Io, apparently hates and fears her. Animal handling, I better do that. And the last Duke of Mead died in mysterious circumstances while she was around, which meant the title of Mead passed to Aris's daughter. Oh god. But without proof, she couldn't be punished. The boy does have a living grandfather, the Earl of Ishtar, or you might appoint an unrelated noble to act in his stead. The Earl of Ishtar has suggested another possibility. You and Adair are both young, not too far apart in age. He requests that we accept the boy as your future husband and keep him here at the castle. Well... we will send him to his grandfather. The Earl of Ishtar is the closest blood relation that Adair has. He should be regent. As you wish. Alright. I'm more cheerful than I was before. Alright. Let's see. Skills. So we've done everything military. That's good. Animal handling. Oh, that's minus 85. 0.85, I should say. But we'll do it. Okay. Handling. Okay. And what else? I guess I'll just keep going with the weapons. Okay. But I will change outfits. It's useless, but hey, it looks cool. Classes, swords, animal handling, dogs. Yay. You practice slow swings to move your blade to precisely mark targets, building up your muscles and control. You drill with a partner, attacking and blocking in carefully timed patterns. You are too angry to focus properly on this subject right now. There is a woman here to see you. She is a musician and wishes crown patronage, which means money. Your Royal Highness, if you accept me as a member of your court, I will immortalize you in word and song. I've dabbled in musical styles from many countries, and can entertain your guests and lighten your evenings. Hooray for foreign intelligence! The Queen of Shanjia was taken in by a musician who turned out to be after a crown. Not only that, but a lumen in disguise is now ruling her domain. Musicians are often used as secret agents and messengers. They can be useful and dangerous. The musician sings a little ditty to demonstrate her skills with the lute. She's actually pretty good. Court musician. I guess I'll accept her. You can remain as part of the court. I will do my best for you. Okay, I am too angry, so I need to make myself afraid. Fearful. Well, I can make myself minus angry by going to attend... I can attend service. You attend services in the Castle Grove, letting the peace of the ritual calm your heart. Hey! Happy. Cheerful. Kawaii! Okay, okay, we're slightly better with animal handling now, so we'll keep going with that. Weapons is down. Bugger. Athletics, though. Here we go. Running, climbing, swimming. Okay, we'll go with... just double check. Oh, conversation. That's probably worth looking into. So, yeah, we'll go conversation. All right. Just start where we start. You practice tongue-twisting sequences of syllables to improve your enunciation. You visit the kennels and learn about different breeds of dogs. Alright, you receive a letter from young Lord Adir. It's an extremely formal letter for such a little boy, thanking you for your wisdom in allowing him to live with his grandfather, who probably dictated every word he wrote. Oh god. Less angry. Right. Oh god. Skills, no, not so good. Although we're back up with weapons, that's good. I don't know why it's changing so much. I'm getting less angry after all. Archery, and... why so high? I'll never understand that. Archery and... 0.65. I guess I'll work on my flexibility, I guess? Yes. Alright. Weapons... archery. Go! You learn to cut, fletch, and tie arrows. You learn about different styles and size of bows, long, short, and recurve. You practice circling your arms and making kicking motions with your legs to stretch out your limbs. You practice bouncing motions with your arms and legs to increase the muscular effect. So that's what they call it. Staring up into the sky at your window, you notice a strange flash of light. A falling star. Pretty. It's probably a bad omen. -1 cheerful. Oh. I don't know what that did. I was trying to make myself less angry, but oh well. Still good. Pole arms. Let's go. Oh, these numbers really ought to help. We'll go with... oh, hang on. Dance and pole arms. Okay. Dance. Oh god, I should have changed the other one. Okay, there. Now you learn to dance. You practice walking on the arm of a partner and following their cues to pause and turn while keeping your eyes closed. You practice different partner dance positions closely held at a distance and not non-contact, and the appropriate hand placement for each. You've unlocked a new outfit. Yay! You practice walking while carrying a long weapon, getting the feel for its size and weight and learning to maneuver without banging into anything unintentionally. You learn the basic stances, grips and positions for staff fighting and how to block a blow without crushing your fingers, oh god, and another outfit. I have unpleasant news to report. Adair, the young Lord of Eleth, has been assassinated. Oh god! He was shot with a crossbow while playing on the grounds of his grandfather's estate. How did this happen? Where were the guards? This is not the first time such events have happened within the realm of Ishtar. The Earl of Ishtar's first wife and oldest daughter also died under mysterious circumstances. Officially an accident, but there were rumors it was agents from Talas. Then his other daughter married young and died giving birth to Adair. With Adair dead, the only family he has left is his second wife and their son Connor, who's 15. Blame no one. We won't get involved. No matter what we do, things keep going wrong. Then there is the matter of the Duchy of Elath. By blood, the nearest living heir is Talaris, the Duke of Sedna, in Talas. A long time ago, there were marriages between the elders of Elath and Sedna. That's his ancestry. But the people of Elath did not want a Duke of foreign blood. There were revolts. The title of Duke of Elath was passed to a distant relative instead of Talaris' ancestor. Elath is a major duchy. You cannot afford to lose control of it. Name a Novan heir. Alright, we'll go with that. As Queen, I have the right to pass the lands of an extinct bloodline to a new ruler. I'm wearing a monocle after all. Like my mother did with Uncle Laurent and Merva. Talarist is only distantly related and he's foreign. He doesn't count. Who should inherit the Duchy of Elath then? There are a few noble families with a lot of children, too many to inherit all the existing titles. Aris, the Duchess of Lila, has 6 children. The oldest of 3 have lands already. That's Kevin, the Earl of Io, Coruscant, the Duchess of Mead, and Charmion, the Duchess Consort of Kygel. That leaves 3 others who are all a few years older than me. The Duke and Duchess of Kygel have 7 children, 3 around my age and 4 younger, including Linley, who I dance with at the ball. And they're all Arissa's grandchildren, though, through their mother. So either way, it would be her line. Random commoner. Well, considering... screw it, YOLO. The Duchess of Lila has so many children, let her pick one for Elath. Very well. Alright. I want to be more afraid. +1 lonely and afraid. You wander through the parts of the castle where other people rarely visit but find little except spiderwebs. Yuck. Alrighty. How are we doing? Okay, that's better. Let's keep going with... Well, we can start with... Yes, court manners, alright. Court manners, there we go. You review the correct greetings for guests according to rank and when to extend your hand to another. All nobles expect their due honors. Screw 'em. You learn about dog grooming and the most common diseases and injuries that dogs suffer from. You learn the standard commands for working with trained hunting dogs and retrievers. I just remembered I have new outfits. I have more unpleasant news. Oh great. Soldiers from Talas have crossed the border into Elath and are pushing towards the ducal seat. The Duke of Sedna insists that he is the rightful heir and the territory belongs to him. Your newly appointed Duke requests additional military support and supplies. Fine, whatever. You also have some letters. Another letter from Brioni. Why does she keep writing me? We were never even friends. She says she's bored and lonely, and she's looking forward to seeing me at Gwinnell's birthday party. That's right, Gwinnell is about to turn 15. She'll be Duchess of Sudbury for real now. This other letter must be my invitation to her birthday celebration next week. Gwinnell and I were friends at school, and this will be a big event, but it's also a long way to travel. A lot of things can happen on the road. Why not? It'd be good to see my friends. What could possibly go wrong? Alright, explore the castle some more. Oh, before I forget, outfits! Tutu, boost agility, hooray! Let's see, what else we got? We got, to buy, boost weapons, hey! And that's it, I think. Boost weapons, boost agility. Well, let's find out what we have here. So, weapons are boosted. Agility could do better, so we'll go with agility then. Don the tutu immediately. There we go. So, dance, and now you will learn to dance. And flattery, alright. Oh wait, what? Wait. Yes, okay. Flattery. And... oh, what? Okay, now I'm confused. Dance is in what again? Agility, right, okay. Dance. Alright. Okay. You'll learn that it's important to make eye contact when saying nice things about someone. Yeah, that's good to know. You begin practicing dance steps in time to music, quick and slow, turning and weaving. On your journey to Sudbury, your carriage is attacked by bandits. Oh god. You look down in shock at the arrow which has buried itself in your side. Outside you can hear screams and curses, but it feels unreal. Your world is centered around pain. You struggle with the arrow, afraid to pull it loose. You heard a story somewhere about pushing arrows through the body, so you brace yourself and give it a shove. Unfortunately, this only drives the arrow deeper into your vital organs, turning a painful wound into a fatal one. And now Elodie is dead. You didn't live very long at all. You know, I think this is exactly how I died last time. And now her death is forever adorned on this doily. Farewell. Elodie did not survive to reach her coronation. Nova would have to go on without her, but it doesn't have to end this way. Make different choices, train different skills, and Elodie's star may rise again. Do I have any autos? Yes, I do. I could do better. All I have to do is just not go to that damn party. So let's go back a little bit. Hang on. Oh, yeah, here we go. 13:21. Wait, I gotta check the time now. Oh, here we go, yes. It is 1:21. Oh, God. Been at this for an hour and a half, nearly. Here we go. We'll go with this one. Yes. Skills, outfit. I don't have that new outfit. Oh, God. Athletics, public speaking. Oh, God. I should have trained that one. Public speak. Oh god, I've gotten pretty far back. How about this one instead? No, not save, load. A1. Okay. Skills. Blah, blah, blah. It happens. I hope this isn't the one from before. Probably is. Court, conversation, court manners. Probably is. Athletics. I guess that's the one. Athletics. Learn to run now. When you review the correct greetings for guests according to rank, and when to extend your hand to another, all nobles expect their due honors, of course. You practice walking at a brisk but comfortable pace for a set length of time every day. Oh god, let them die. Fine, whatever. Okay. Alright, let's avoid this death trap. Send your regrets. I'd better stay here. Alright. More fearful, I think. You wander through the parts of the castle where the other people rarely visit, but find little except spiderwebs. Here. Hey, happy times. She's cheerful. Let's see, athletics is still good. Okay, flattery and climbing. More learnings. You learn that it's important to make eye contact when saying nice things about someone. You practice climbing up and down fixed ladders, driving out any fear of heights and learning to move swiftly and surely. I survived! All my friends are at Grinnell's party and I don't get to go. Well, it was your decision. And this'll really save your life. I sent Grinnell a letter saying that I couldn't come, but it was her mother, the Countess, who replied. I think she's insulted that I didn't consider the event important enough to attend. Better than being dead. You wander through the parts of the castle where other people rarely visit but find little except spiderwebs. How's this going? Okay, pretty good. Athletics. Better start training some more. Let's see, 40. Okay, public speaking it is. Okay. You take deep breaths and practice speaking loudly and clearly, projecting your voice to every corner of the room. You memorize lists and sonnets, then recite them for your teachers and any castle staff she can round up to serve as an audience. Boo! You learn about dog grooming and the most common diseases and injuries that dogs suffer from. You learn the standard commands for working with trained hunting dogs and retrievers. Matters have come to a crisis. Aris, the Duchess of Lila, has declared civil war. Well, shit. Apparently she feels that you are a weak leader unfit to be queen, and has managed to sway several others to her banner. Who is against me? A number of minor earls and countesses, the Duchess of Mead and the Duke of Kygel. The forces of Elath are under Aris's control, of course. Duchess of Sudbury is with Lila. But Grinnell's my friend. Sudbury is completely surrounded by rebel duchies, and she may not have a choice. The situation in Hellas and Mari is less clear. What forces can she muster, and what are we still holding? We have 3 battalions, 2 companies, and 2 platoons. The naval side is, of course, useless in this conflict. By my estimate, Aris can field 4 battalions, 2 companies, and 1 platoon. That's not good. It'll come down to a question of strategy. There are always ways to increase the numbers of soldiers you have available. You could offer to pardon various imprisoned criminals in exchange for military service. Sure, why not? Alright, let's do that. Criminals probably already know how to fight. Very well. Forces are in motion, but they will take time to reach their peak. The die has been cast. Alright. She is feeling lonely. Well, that's good. Let's see. Well, let's have a look first. Weapons. Okay, weapons and what else? And agility. So let's have a look. Let's boost weapon training. I have a feeling we'll need it. Alright, oh god, what was it again? Weapons and agility training, unless there's something else. Doesn't look like it. No. Okay. Oh, I forgot to check which ones... Yeah. Oh, anyone's will do. Swords and dance. I'll go with that. Swords. And we learn to dance as well. Oh god, agility. My bad. You practice moving with a blade, sidestepping, charging, and lunging. You practice using your blade to disarm opponents or shove them backwards. You begin practicing dance steps in time to music, quick and slow, turning and weaving. Hey, they both kind of work hand in hand. The negotiator for the rebels has arrived to speak with you. Surrender now and I will be lenient. We are not here for our surrender, we are here for yours. You have one chance to avoid needless bloodshed. Agree to marry one of Duchess Arisa's sons. She will become your regent and guide the domain into stability. You will be allowed to maintain a figurehead title. Suggest a compromise. I am willing to marry her son and listen to her advice, but not give up my crown. My ancestors were kings and queens when Arisa's weren't even noble. I am the queen. Nothing she says will change that. I'm afraid that's not good enough. Surrender now, prepare to meet us in battle. I refuse! In battle it must be. Alright. Depressed and afraid. Yes, let's do that. Visit a tomb. As you pay respects to your mother's tomb and wonder if the same fate is awaiting for you. Oh, you poor thing. You are going to die. Let's see. Reflexes. Archery. Okay, let's just keep on trucking. Alright. You learn about caring for your bow, how to store it between uses, string and unstring, and check for damage or wear. You also learn that you should never fire a bow without an arrow on the string. Yeah, that's quite true. You strap on protective gear and practice gripping, drawing, and anchoring the bow before finally loosening a shot. Seeing how the bubblegum is now in my hair, well, so much for that. I would happily chew it out of her hair. Particularly if she goes bald afterwards, that'd be funny. You practice running at high speed, back and forth over a small area, making quick turns and changes in direction. War rages for control of Nova. As defending queen, you are required to take personal control of your forces. Battles are won and lost, fallen soldiers decorating the landscape. The final outcome is a victory for your side! Ha ha ha! Your forces sweep through the rebellious duchies and are met with cheers by the local population. Aris, the ringleader, is executed, and other rebels forced to pay tribute to keep their holdings. Of course, there's also a cost paid in lives. Your keen sense of military strategy enabled you to resolve the affair with much less loss of life than might have been expected. A really weird fetish, oh god. Total casualties were 865,755 on your side, and 708,345 among the rebels. That's not too bad. Your stronger position and strategy made you able to win despite your losses. Of course, there are no more rebel soldiers now, they are once more your loyal subjects. Excellent. Let's go visit the tomb. Okay. God, we are getting ourselves all depressed and negative. Right. I wish I knew all the buffs. Let's see, court manners and polearms. Oh, mind you. No, never mind. Okay, we'll go with that. Oh, there we go. Alrighty. You practice standard attacks and sweeps with a long staff. You practice sparring with a partner using a staff. As the person of highest rank within the domain, no one may sit at any formal event unless you give them permission, and no one must ever turn their back on you. If they do, they are intended to recognize the insult. You study rules of formal dining, including the proper utensils for different dishes. As the queen, no one will comment on your mistakes, but they will notice them. Oh, fuck that. The queen, I just killed a bunch of people. Things have been so unsettled lately. Everyone's on edge. We need something cheerful. You could hold a tournament. What a great idea! Knights, jousting, musicians, all sorts of competitions. Everyone loves a contest. What will you offer as prizes for the winners? Employment, status, and praise. You know what? Gold is the universal language of victory. A purse of gold for the champions. Very well, I will off the announcements. You leave him to his work. As you move through the hall, your eye falls upon a vase of flowers. Pretty, but apparently not getting enough water. The leaves on one blossom have shriveled. Someone on hall duty is being lazy. Those flowers should be replaced. You continue up the stairs to your room, where a maid is waiting for you. My lady, a gift has arrived from Kygel. From the Duke? No, my lady, a merchant house, I believe. It was sent with a shipment down from Kavala River. You tear open the brightly coloured paper to find... chocolates! There's a little card with the box. With our compliments, the House of Kralat. Pop one of the chocolates in your mouth. Delicious. But it's poisoned! Suddenly you feel very cold. The world seems darker. Colours less bright. You worry that perhaps you shouldn't have eaten so much candy and try to ignore the feeling of illness. Unfortunately, it was more than just an upset tummy. By the time you realize you have been poisoned, it is too late. Blah! Oh, don't worry, bubblegum hair. Off goes her spirit. I am free from this stupid little girl's body. All those chocolates and everything. Look at that tummy. Oh, she's got a chocolate baby in there. Oh well. I guess there's no fixing that one. Goodbye, princess. Oh. Let's see, show log. Let's have a look at the log. My god, it's pretty long. I got to week 32. Alright, not bad. Oh, I wish I could finish this game. Alright. God save our gracious queen, for she's eaten chocolate and died of poisoning. Could she not just eat her bubblegum hair? Well, let's have a look. No guides for this game, no one's written anything. There is no way to win this evil game. Oh wait, no, there are guides available, my bad. All about moods and skill training. Outfits are good. Of 10, okay. I wish I knew what I ought to have trained in. I have a feeling like I wasted a lot of my time there. Oh god. Oh, that's not good. There we go. It left off your comment. Well, I avoided one death. I didn't get killed at the birthday party. And that's a victory unto itself. Oh, let's see. According to this, animal handling can get a plus with depression. Interesting. So just look for pluses wherever possible. Let's have a look. Oh god, this is scrolling badly. Only one mood will affect you at any given time, and it is the one displayed under current mood and mood skills. Okay. Most extreme mood is chosen. Okay. I didn't think of that. If there are multiple modes that are equally extreme, then the leftmost is chosen. Right. Injured during event, the mode overrides another. Okay. look at all the cool stuff. After a week of intense studies, Elodie can choose how she wants to spend her weekend. She can choose a single activity, and by doing so, she can adjust her mood. The effects of some activities change depending on her original mood, and a few even influence hidden traits. Oh, okay. So, dancing 50 for the ball. Okay, some activities have requirements that have to be met before. Okay. So, if pressured greater than 0. Okay. Dancing has to be 50 for the ball. 10 service. Oh no, these are... okay. I get it now. Trading skills calculations. Oh my god, I'm gonna be stat grinding. Well, there's that. E is for Elodie, who tends to die a lot. Oh, that she does. Dying and you. Becoming a queen is a hard job. Surviving it's even harder. It can be frustrating when you've spent an hour working on Elodie and she gets gobbled down, and she just gobbles down a box of chocolates without thought. On the upside, there are at least 3 achievements you can get by finding all the ways to die. Great. Note that I have not personally tried every single one of these, and there might be additional ways of dying than what's listed here. Oh, but I don't want to die. Well, let's look at all the ways that one can die. Arrow to the gut. Yes, I got that. Let your blood run dry. In week 16, be attacked by an assassin. Okay. Week 36, if you lose the naval battle and refuse to duel. Choked on magical chains? Drowned at sea? Cracked your skull. Oh god. So much to know. Had your life drained. Fallen victim to monster. Blasted by magic. What are these delightful ways you can die? Blown yourself up. Poisoned by yummy chocolates. Gotten too close to a sword. Good times. Most of these things seem to happen around about... well, week 16 is... oh god, an assassin? I have to avoid that one. Resist magic. Oh, okay. Should have learned to use magic as well. Righty. Oh, there's even a flowchart. Oh my god. Let's see. So, week 3, hold still, composure. Alright, this is probably worth keeping in mind, so let's try again. Maybe I'll survive this time. Composure. Afraid +1. Okay. Alright. Start again. Skip ahead. Okay, so mood is that. Okay, so Royal Demeanor -1. Oh god, now I need that thing again. May I have my flowchart back, please? Oh, here we go. All about moods and skill training. So if I want composure, or just royal demeanor in general, yielding, okay. So for the time being, I'm just going to go with dog training, and decoration? Instrument, voice? I don't know. we'll go with voice and dogs. Alright. Voice. Animal handling. Dogs. Alright. Now you can sustain a note. What's all that noise outside? Who's there? Oh, it's them again. Alright. So yielding. Yielding. +1 yielding. +2 yielding. Attend court. Sitting in on court sessions is not fun at all, but it pleases your father and may be important to your future. I would say so. Alrighty. Skills. Composure. Okay. Oh, I see. Yeah, we've got to get yielding the highest one, so that's going to take a while. So we'll keep going with that. Dog training. Voice again. Okay. Same thing. Training. You learn the differences in resonance between the chest and the head and the nose. You learn about different vocal ranges, from the most profound bass to the rare what the hell is that? Coloratura soprano. Oh right, yeah, sorry. Think back to music class, you fool. You learn about dog grooming and the most common diseases and injuries that dogs suffer from. You learn the standard commands for working with trained hunting dogs and retrievers. Oh yes, it's this again. Let her stay. Alright, and now we can visit her over here. Hello. Guess we'll attend court again. Okay. Mood is now depressed, but I need to change that. Yes, actually depression is good for training dogs. Plus we'll have a new outfit, I am sure. Let's go with decoration. I'll stick with dogs. Why not? There we go. I should probably train in military as well, just to be on the safe side. You discuss the nature of beauty, looking around at landscapes, objects, and people, comparing their aesthetic elements. You practice working with trained dogs in a small area, telling them to stay, search, and fetch. Alright. I am not at all ready for this. Oh no, an exception error has occurred. The game doesn't like me anymore. Game. That's what you get. Never mind, we'll restart. Oh god, it's using a lot of memory, that makes sense. A game like that uses so much memory, please. Back in we go. Load game. The dramatic music is what makes it. Oh, that's so true. Oh, A1's empty? What do you mean by that? Explain yourself. So many save slots. Oh. Oh well. I guess I fucked that one up. Or the game fucked that up. Oh, checklist. I've got achievements. Died at least once? I haven't. Anything else? Ordered an execution. Hooray! Epic error. Faced a civil war, not to mention ending it. Alright, discovered who killed your mother. Ooh! Ooh, the plot thickens. Poisoned! Blah. Arrow to the gut. Blah. Okay, epilogues. Wow, so many epilogues, considering that this is just one for dying. Ew. In we go again. My bedroom. Ruined. Okay. I need to get yielding pretty low. Oh well, let's say dogs and... Oh yes, just like before. And... Hey! Okay, we've seen this before. I'm more cheerful. Okay, depressed, yielding. Okay, she's more cheerful than she was before. Yielding, depressed. Okay, this works. Spend the weekend holed up alone in your room with your favorite toys. It's childish, but you feel a bit better. Okay, she is afraid. Good. You should be. You'll never get that gum out of your hair. Here we go. We'll go. I feel like I should know things. Lore and the ability to dance is good. And more. Okay. We know that already. And that one. She will stay. Okay, how are we going now? We need to improve that. Still afraid. Fear is the mind killer. Meditation and... might as well just stay with dance, I think. There we go. You practice walking on the arm of a partner and following the cues. Yes, we've already seen that before. Sitting in position, relaxing, tranquil. Without being so relaxed, you're likely to fall asleep. Alright. Look down. It's a snake. Holy crap. I don't think there's a way to avoid this one. And skipped. Thank God. Let's see. Cheerful, yielding. Or we can go depressed, pressured. Yes, that seems to work. A 10 chord. Okay, yes, yielding is getting better. Let's have a look. Oh wait, I shouldn't really do that now that this is finished. Oh god. Wait a minute. Where's my... Oh god. Yep, come on. Steam. There we go. Coronation made easy. Sounds good to me. Alright, weeks 1 to 5. Novan history in the morning. Let her stay. What are we on? Week 3. Composure in the morning, composure in the afternoon. Okay. Wait, we're on week 3, I don't know. Well, let's try this then. We'll just restart again. And then she died again. Oh god, wrong thing. Don't crash again, game. Okay. One more shot at it. Skip. Okay, what shall we do first? Oh no, now I have to bring up the guide again. That was a pretty epic error, I will say that. Walkthroughs. Coronation made easy. Week 1 to 5. Here we go. Novan history in the morning. Foreign intelligence in the afternoon. Wait, what's that? Oh. Okay. Novan history in the morning, foreign intelligence in the afternoon. Okay, that seems easy enough. And... foreign intelligence. Alright, you read about the history of your domain. Hundreds of years ago, Nova was the center of a great empire spanning the length of the western coast as well as a few island territories. Over time, your influence has waned. The current Duke of Sedna is 26 years old. Oh, I think I've already read through that. Okay, week 2 it is. What should I train in, I wonder? Visit Charlotte. Oops. What was that for? Alright. Come on. Okay. Okay. What should I study next? Production. That's strange. Okay. What's that? Where is that? I can't see that. Oh, no. Novan history. I don't know what they mean by that. Oh, here we go. Economics. Sorry. Completely missed that. So... both of them. Okay. And again. You learn that Sunset Bay off the coast of Duchy Mazomba is a prime location for fishing. Good to know. You learn how farmers in the Duchy of Mari rotate between fields for raising crops and fields that lie fallow. And we're going to let her stay. That's what I do anyway. As you wish. Alright, and I think I see her again. Maybe someone burned them. Perhaps so. Okay, week 3. Composure in the morning and afternoon. Makes sense to me. Alright. Learn how to stand up straight, lady. You were too afraid to focus properly. Oh, no, you're not. Alright. Now to see if this actually works. Hold still. Alright, composure success. You bite your lip and hold perfectly still, resisting the urge to look down. Juliana swings her sword. There, it's dead. Look down at your feet and see a snake in the grass. Eek! What is going on out here? Mummy, there was a snake. The Duchess of Fursal protected us. Milk vipers are not native to this area. Ah, good. We are returning home. Oh, bugger. Alright, and what should I play today? Visit Juliana, okay. So many weeks to go. Oh yes, the crystal. Okay, and what am I studying today? Foreign affairs. Oh god, that went too far. Foreign affairs and court manners. Okay. Okay, conversation and intrigue. That is right, isn't it? Foreign affairs. Wait, there is no foreign affairs. There's internal affairs and there's foreign intelligence. Well, I'll go with internal affairs then. And court manners. Court manners. Internal affairs. Oops, my bad. Wait, where? Internal affairs is where? Intrigue, sorry. There we go. I'm on the way to becoming a queen. Too afraid to focus properly, but still, it's better than nothing. It also seems quieter with Charlotte and Emery and Zara and their parents gone. Oh well. And I'm going to visit you again. What if he destroyed it? They can't be destroyed. He could throw it away, but then someone else might find it. No, he'll keep it safe. But if it's mine, it wouldn't matter if someone else found it. It's attuned to you, but you haven't bonded with it yet. If it found a compatible host, someone who was like you in some way, it could bond to them. Oh, now I'm worried. Alright, elegance. Okay. Elegance is royal demeanor. All right. Don't worry, we'll get there. You practice walking along a narrow rail. Oh, hello. A lady couriers have arrived from the Duke of Sedna. That's in Talas, the domain to our southeast. Wow, you really don't have to meet too many checks. Just a good 10 right at the beginning is more than enough. I brought you a letter and a gift. Condolences on the death of deeply regret, blah blah blah. What a beautiful necklace. It might not be appropriate for me to wear a man's gift in public, though. People might think it meant something. Don't wear it. It's important to maintain the proper image. Alright. And what am I doing today? Sitting in on court sessions. Alright. Alright. My mood is depressed. Yes, she certainly looks it. Why would you be depressed? Look at the life you lead. Okay, foreign intelligence and strategy. Okay. Come on, there we go. Foreign intelligence and strategy. Military strategy, okay. We know these ones. And that. As you are walking, you spot a familiar figure in the palace gardens. It's the Duchess of Ursel. Maybe I should go and say hello. You notice that seated beside her is a woman in the robes of a priestess. Oh. Call for the guards. However, by the time the response is organized and directed to the area belonging to the palace, there's no sign of any intruder. Oh. Well, let's talk to the king. It's in a safe place, don't worry. No. have to wait till I'm queen till I get that crystal. Alright, trade. Right. Okay, trade is... I'm guessing in economics. Yeah, there we go. Economics, trade, here we go. You learn that even the smallest of villages has a central market where locals can trade what they have grown or made with others who have different skills. You learn that individual peddlers travel between villages and cities, some on foot with packs and mules, others riding horses or wagons. Sometimes different wagons group together to form a caravan. Alright. You gracefully step aside and let her pass. Well, that was good. Let's see, who am I visiting? Juliana. Try to find a way. My father says I can't have the crystal until I'm queen, so we'll just have to wait. There may not be time to wait. This world is filled with dangers, and you will need the powers of Illumin to fight them. You can't begin training until you have bonded with your crystal. Well, what else am I supposed to do about it? The crystal is probably held under guard in the royal treasury. You are the princess, you should be able to find a way inside. Otherwise, you might have to take drastic action. I'll try to find a way. Alright. Best of luck this time around. Let's say week 8. Production, trade, invest. Okay. Oops. Production, trade. Okay. Production, trade. All good. You learn that most of the domain's iron is mined in Sudbury and transported west to the Gowan River to the Kavala. The most important trade route in the domain is the Kavala River. Yes, I know that now. It travels through the center of your lands, and almost every duchy contains tributaries that lead to the Kavala, allowing goods to be shipped along it by boat. Good to know. Alright. If it really works, that could be a very important invention. Let's invest. We'll be happy to invest in your venture. Sit in on the court. Alright. Week 9. Foreign Affairs. Okay. Foreign Affairs. Wait a minute, it's doing that again. There is no Foreign Affairs, so there's Internal Affairs, so I guess I'll go with that. There we go. Foreign Affairs failed. Alright. Try to negotiate. I hope you will think fondly of me. Is he flirting with me? He's almost as old as my father. Jesus Christ. Everyone wants a piece of bubblegum head. I will spend the day playing with toys. Alright. She is feeling... oh, yielding. Makes sense. Let's see if I'm trying to... Novan history. Murray. Next unite. Okay. Right. Novan history. Fair enough. And then so be it. Nova's history involves an endless slew of names and dates, even as small as it's become. There are 10 dukedoms, no 11 now, plus the royal line. You hope no one expects you to memorize every lineage. No individual may hold more than one dukedom, but nobles seek noble spouses, so titles often come together before being parcelled out to heirs. Your father is Duke of Caloris, and his brother is Duke of Mazomba. Bryn, Duchess of Hallis, is the sister of Banyan, Duke of Moray, and so on. Ares, Duchess of Lila, is the mother of the Duchess of Maid, and the mother-in-law of the Duke of Kygel, and the stepmother of the future Duke of Elath. People sometimes call her Nova's Eastern Queen. I shall be Queen of all Nova soon. Representative from Ixion is here. Be careful, no one wants to give up prizes that they have won. You have the full support of my sister and myself, Your Highness. Let's get this over with. Okay. Neighbouring cities. Neighbouring duchies. Together, the siblings Bryn and Bannon govern most of the southern Nova. Okay. Thank you for granting me this audience. I'm sure we can come to an amicable agreement. Let bygones be bygones. No, we will forget about your unprovoked attacks on us, and we will transfer the rights to this little province. We can be good neighbours again without any lives being lost. I've forgotten what I'm supposed to select here. Offer to punish. I can do that. Oh, I don't have that option, rather. Interesting. So, Baker Commoner. How come I don't have that option? Probably something to do with that damn foreign affairs thing. I screwed that one up. Bluff and intimidate. I never studied foreign affairs. Ah, but I did. Just not enough. Oh well. I shall intimidate you, fool. You are trespassing on our lands. You will withdraw your troops at once. Only then will we have peace. Threaten to attack. Oh boy, that escalated. Withdraw now. And I'm very sorry we're not able to come to an agreement. Oh, guess now we have to fight. Oh well, now that you've finished studying, what will we do for the weekend? I could have sworn I had a decent foreign presence right now. Wait a minute. I will sit in on court sessions, I guess. Why are you locked up? There we go. Alright. Okay. Okay. Well, let's see. This is becoming more and more complicated. Oh, hang on a second. Yeah, see there. Oh, jeez. So that's where I went from the whole time. Oh well, never mind. I wish Maisie would have told me that. At least then I'd know. I cannot decide. Counting. Alright. That got me in trouble last time. Accounting. Done and done. I had just misread something, that's all. You brush up on basic mathematics with the help of an abacus. Okay. You receive a report on the outcome of the battle against the Ixionites. You succeed in driving them out of Moray, but it cost you almost a full battalion of soldiers and a great deal... Oh god. Well, that's a lot. We could have done better. Well, better luck next time, I guess. I will go through the dungeons. Oh, good times. Okay. Do I have new outfits yet? No, I have not. Fine to me. Did I ever? I don't think I did. No, I didn't train in presence. No, okay. You practice wearing the royal regalia and look at yourself in a mirror. Young as you are a queen of the blood. You are your mother's daughter. You are a force to be reckoned with. Well, you've died several times so far, so I don't think that's true. Study manipulation of larger quantities through direct calculations using written numbers instead of an abacus. Okay. Yay, new outfit. Crowdfunding for a project, you say? Alright. Oh god. I don't know. Alright. Oh god. Don't lock up again. Okay. Thank you for seeing me. Alright. Wish to build a hospital. You don't know anything. We're not interested. Sneak out? I could. Let's see. Visit the treasury. Well, that didn't work. Alright, I got a new outfit. Let's see. Tuxedo boosts economics. Yes, that works. Very fancy indeed. Oh god. I think we'll keep it the same as it was before. Okay. Works for me. You are too depressed to focus properly. Come on, focus. You study money lending and the controversies involved in charging interest. According to the Druids, one should always return more than one is loaned, or else the debt gave no value to the world. You study bookkeeping and the art of notating incomes and expenditures, as well as how to determine the amount of funds a solvent business needs to keep on hand in order to continue functioning. Oh god, I'm tired. You are requested to stand in judgment. A woman has been convicted of attempted murder and requests the mercy of the crown. Oh yes, this again. Well, I know what not to do this time. Alright. Internal affairs. Damn. Just imprison her. You'll not have me. All of a sudden she breaks loose from her guards and rushes at you. In your court dress you are unarmed. You grope for a weapon and find only a heavy golden ornament which you hurl in her direction. Your missile flies wide of its mark. Before you have a chance to do anything else, your personal guards step into action, cutting the woman down before she can endanger you. Her lifeless body lies bleeding on your carpet. Thank God it wasn't us. Clean that up. Oh my god, that's cold. So, that's that. Let's go to the treasury. Damn. Well, that didn't work. Okay. Alright, I'll keep it as it is. Alright. You stare at yourself in the mirror and practice focusing and transmitting energy with only your eyes, turning the intensity of your gaze on and off at will. You'll learn about the concept of diminishing returns, a point after which spending more on a particular project fails to improve it as much as previous spending did. You study taxation and learn about how past monarchs demand too much and drove peasants into ruin in order to collect it. Other monarchs demanded too little and drove whole domains into ruin by lacking the funds to sustain and defend them. Oh god. As you are walking one day in the gardens, you hear a strange sound and look up to see an owl flying overhead. A single dry leaf flutters in its talons. It's funny, I thought owls were nocturnal. I guess I was wrong. When you return to the castle, your father is waiting for... Oh god. I don't know anything about that. I thought we'd already gone through that. Okay. Keep letting it eat people. Okay, treasury time. You overwhelm the guards with facts and figures explaining that you need treasury access to adjust the royal budget, which may affect their pay packets as well as the taxes assessed on their friends and family. They stand aside. The glitter is dazzling, but some sixth sense draws you towards one little lockbox in particular. This is what you need. This is the crystal that will make you a lumen. You tuck the box into your pocket. You can show it to your mentor later and get instructions on what to do next. Oh well, mission accomplished. Okay, let's try something different. Alright. Reflexes, okay. You need both of them. Your teacher walks around you, putting... Oh, I've already done that one. Okay. You practice with a jump rope to increase the speed of your footwork. Alright. Remember that the Festival of the Good Lady is approaching? Oh god, this again. Okay. Let's see. A religious doctrine will do. Ah, piety. It's the only way to roll. Still won't let her come home for the holidays. Oh. Oh well. Okay, where to now? Yes, I'll go here. Pick up the crystal with your bare hands, press it against your chest, over your heart, and say, illuminate. Oh god. Do it now! Come on, there we go. Illuminate. Holy shit! By the power of Bubblegum Head, I have something. You feel dizzy, and both larger and lighter than you were before. The crystal has disappeared from view, but you know where it is. Wow! The priestess here is a friend of mine. I will come to your lessons in the faith and train you to use your powers. Well, excellent. Does that mean I can kill people now? Yes, I can train in Lumen classes. Hooray! Alright. Economics for the win. Okay. Tennis. Okay. Reflexes? Alright. We'll go with that. All good. You practice solo tennis, hitting a ball against the wall repeatedly in order to train your hand and your eye to react. You may now play sports on the weekends. You practice running at high speed back and forth over a small area, making quick turns and changes in direction. Alrighty. This time, I won't be so stupid as to make a speech. I'll just lead the parade. I'm gonna be the best parade leader ever. Alright. It would not be appropriate for you to wear a sword. Okay, Decoration failed, elegance failed. Hell of a lot of fail there. Alright. Who's for tennis? You take to the court for a few games of tennis. Feel the thrill of competition. Well, she's certainly very grumpy now. Alright. Divination time, I think. What's in faith? Okay. There we go. We're getting there. Dropping your favorite plate is bad luck. A statue spontaneously shattering is a bad omen. Grand ball time. Alright. Ruler of them all. However, I am just useless at all of this. I'll be alright. Alright. Something about my age. Okay. Dance failed. Oh god. Okay. Alright. Sense magic failed. Okay, so that didn't go too well. Toys. All right. Oh god, that face. Let's see. Combat time, I think. Not military. Weapons. There we go. Swords. Okay, that's going good. Damn you, woman. Silent scorn you shall receive. Presence failed. Well, there haven't been any problems so far. Let's see. Oh, here's where it gets difficult. Oh god, I think assassins are pretty important again. Alright, more training. Alright. Things are going alright, I think. Noble plots. Oh, God. Composure in world history. It's about time. You are too angry. Oh, God. You are grumpy. You look at a globe of the world reading names of places so distant you can't remember ever hearing about them. Another area is left blank because no explorer venturing there has ever returned. Okay. Budgeting. Now what I did last time was I kept them the same. So I'll do that. Lower taxes, you'll lose some of that money because it will go to pay your existing costs. If you raise taxes, you should have more. Keep them the same. Alright. Okay, Elegance Foreign Affairs. Here we go. Something that's already gotten enough, I think. You practice standing and walking with books balanced on your head. You study the relationship of Nova and its nearest neighbors. The borders have been mostly peaceful in recent years, except for the problems with Ixion to the south. However, trouble may be brewing in Piraeus as well. Oh no. Oh, this is the demon guy. Oh god, I don't know how to handle him at all. And I've lost my place. Oh god. No, everything's lost. Oh good lord. Let's see. Oh god. Swords. World history. Even the same. Pardon him. Sneak out on the weekend. Okay. I guess we're gonna pardon the guy. Monsters are responsible, not you. Don't blame yourself. Oh god. Let's sneak out. Alright. And I got a new outfit. Oh wait, I thought I got a new outfit. Oh, never mind. I don't know what's going on anymore. I could have sworn it said I had one. Okay. How about dance and flexibility? Seems right to me. Okay. All right. Another letter. I hope it's not chocolates. Entirely inappropriate for a queen. What? With a squid? Oh god. So... what do we do? That's hilarious, that's terrible. Well, I don't know. I could ignore it and just say, hey, that's hilarious, but at the same time, I feel like I shouldn't. I suppose I shouldn't shrug it off. Who writes this garbage? Tugging the paper out of your hands and off into the sky. Oh. The poem caught. Oh. You can almost reach it. Climb out and... oh. Just ignore it. What's the worst gonna happen? It blows off and someone reads it and laughs at you. That's better than breaking your neck. Besides, if you're lucky, it will rain and wash the words away. That's interesting logic. Alright. I will sneak out of my castle. Okay, archery time, I think. Here we go. Alright, this time, not send him to his grandfather. Probably not the best idea. Your internal affairs is lacking. Okay. That sounded so wrong. Okay, marry him. No, not gonna have. Send him to your uncle. What about your brother Armand? Wouldn't it be safe, a safe pair of hands to watch over Adia? Oh, as you wish. I will sneak out of the castle. My father can go to Hades. Alright. Okay. Swords and reflect... oh god. Reflex as it is. Oh god, we've screwed up enough times. Let's try and not mess it up again. You practice tennis against multiple opponents, learning to judge at a glance when a ball is too far away to reach in time. Your skill and reflexes is now 50. You may not increase this skill until your other agility skills are 25 or higher. Oh, okay. A musician. Money. Oh god, it's you again. Well, I accepted her as a court musician last time. No reason not to again. Okay. Let's... bleh. Okay, so that's that done. Alright. You are a miserable young lady. Look at that, that's crazy. Swords and polearms it is. Okay. And there we go. More power. Okay. There we go. There's that. So far he's enjoying himself with your uncle. Oh, good. He says the trees look different and there are a lot more frogs. He looks forward to visiting the lookout fort at Shepherd's Point. Time to sneak out again. Okay, let's learn how to wield magic. You learn to summon a small glowing light which you can then move around independently. You learn how to cast rays of light which can banish shadows and blind your opponents. Alright, Gandalf them to death. Staring up into the sky out of your window, you notice a strange flash of light. Yes, I made it. Oh god. Alright. We're doing alright this time. See, we're doing better skill-wise. 26, I guess some weapon training, maybe. Here we go. Learn about caring for your body. Oh, we've already done a lot of archery. What a beautiful day. I hope I don't get shot by an arrow. Alright. She's cheery. Okay, manners. Okay, we'll try that. As it is. Oops. Yeah, there we go. As the person of highest rank within the domain, no one may sit at any for. Oh, I've gotten that already. Stated traditions of ballroom etiquette. How to politely accept or defer an offer, and how to avoid the impression of attachment to an individual. We wouldn't want that. Letters. Brunel's party. Oh yes, I've forgotten about that. Hey, let's try and not get ourselves killed this time. Okay, that's strange, I thought it just went straight to it, but anyway. Do I have any new outfits? No. Alrighty. Not too bad. Let's see. Okay, cool manners and flattery then. Okay. You memorize the correct title for every servant in the castle. Treating servants with respect ensures good service. Alright, there's that. You learn that it's important to make eye contact when saying nice things about someone. Okay. Carriage attacked by bandits. Yes. You hear the distinctive sound of incoming arrows just in time to push yourself away from the window and avoid being shot. From the screens outside, not all of your guards have been as lucky. The attackers scatter as soon as your foes show signs of resistance, vanishing into the woods. The rest of your trip passes without incident, but you can't help jumping at shadows. Brunel's party is lovely. Not nearly as glamorous as your own upcoming birthday will be, of course, but it's still a major event on the noble social calendar. Everyone who is anyone is present. Uncle Laurent and your younger cousins are here, but Charlotte and her mother are not. Apparently Charlotte was ill. Aris, the Duchess of Lila, is present, but she somehow always manages to avoid talking to you when you draw near. Oh god. There are refreshments and dances and musicians and polite conversations, and one or two not so polite. Will not be shoved aside. Oh god. Mother, it's my domain now. I need space for myself. You will have your own lands to manage. Just because you are of age doesn't mean you know everything, young lady. You may need my advice. This is my home. It's never been yours. Before you can back away, their gazes fall on you. They wait expectantly for you as near queen to settle the dispute. Well, I guess I'll side with the kid. She's in charge here now. Thank you. Is that what your father will face upon your coronation? Cast aside without another word. He's not going to like hearing that, is he? Oh god, I guess that's a yes. A bit later, Brioni catches up with you, and okay, fair enough. So wonderful that you're going to be queen now. I mean, I'm sorry about your mother. Yeah, she is. But think of the opportunities you're going to have. You're so lucky. That's an odd way of putting it. Anyway, I was wondering now that you're almost queen and everything, have they told you all the secrets? What secrets? Like how to get into the old palace. I've heard it's packed full of treasure. Old palace? The one at Catherine Lake, where the kings and queens of Nova used to live? No, I don't know anything about it. Oh. She bites her lip and frowns at you. Well, never mind then. She walks away, so much for wanting to talk to you. At the end, you all share a pleasant meal and prepare to return to your various lands. Well, that went reasonably well. I didn't die this time. Alright. Oh, what's wrong now? Lonely. Oh well. It happens. Still no new outfits. Okay. Oh god. Please stop doing that. There we go. Let's think. Wheels. Keep it. Okay, fair enough. We'll go with this. You learn to create tiny discs of solid light. Since that was an yes, I suppose I should do that. Fly through the air and cut into targets. Oh, Destructo discs, that's great. By concentrating, you can create a wave of discontent which panics or enrages animals in the area. Alright, time to cause some chaos. The Duchess of Lila has sent you a gift. What's this? It's a cushion, finely embroidered with the design of a running horse. It's well done and clearly required hours and hours of needlework, but it's also fairly useless. That's nice, I guess. I could keep it. I'll keep it. Yeah, why not? Find a chair or sofa to set it on. And yes, I have to remember to save. And I'll check on the treasury. Alright. 88,068 gold Iasi and 53 silver Tilasi. Okay. Save. Here we go. Derp. Might actually win this time, so it's a bit of an inappropriate save name. But hey. Alright. It's totally gonna have spikes in it. Oh god, it's just the worst thing. Okay. Let's see. Real magic. That will be at likely 50. Oh, pardon me. Yeah, we'll go with that though. Oh, God's sake, no. Have you crashed now? Might have. Come on. Oh. Oh, bugger. Oh well. I'll just restart it, never mind. At least I saved, thank God for that, because I think the last time it crashed it just did not... It didn't... Yeah, my autosave was screwed, so, oh, hang on, no, there we go. Yeah, it's moving again. Now I've completely lost my train of thought. Wheeled magic, I guess. And, okay. Maybe. Alright. You learn to create a blade of solid light, which you can wield like a sword to slice through flesh and stone alike. Alright. You practice tongue-twisting sequences of syllables. Okay. Duchess of Mead. Oh god. Have you seen Brownie? Not since the party last week. She's gone missing. She's not at school where she should be. I know she was unhappy, but I never expected... She was asking questions at the party about the old Novan place. Palace, rather. But then she wandered off. I'm sorry, I really don't know. Oh no. Oh, what the hell have you done, child? She runs out of the room without even bothering to say farewell. I am a queen! Okay. Oh, stop being miserable. Let's see, running. Okay. Running it is. Oops, no. Okay. You practice walking at a brisk... Oh, yeah, we've already done that one. You switch back and forth between a brisk walk and a light bouncing jog. Not too fast. You're building endurance rather than speed. As you are walking through the Great Hall, a free gust of wind suddenly blows out all the candles in the room. How strange, there must be an open window somewhere. Oh god. Anything with that? Alright. Don't sneak out too often. Same classes as before, I think. You steadily increase the proportion of time you spend jogging with shorter breaks of walking to recharge your energy. You are out of shape, young lady. You practice jogging solidly for longer stretches of time and learn how much food and water you need before and after in order to keep your body going. Things have been so unsettled lately, everyone's on edge. We need something cheerful. Let's hold a tournament. Let's see. Prize should be different, I think, this time around. Status and praise. Being declared to be the best in front of the entire domain should be prize enough for anyone. Very well, I will draft the announcements. As you move through the hall, your eye falls upon a vase of flowers. Oh, yes. Alright. Oh, no. Oh no, it's the chocolates again. Chocolates! Chocolate producers in Kogel usually ship goods down the Napo River through Wessel, not straight to the capital. This merchant house probably specializes in something else and only traded for the chocolate. There's a little card with the box, with our compliments, the House of Kralat. it might still be poison, but now I don't know. I guess I'll save it for later. Best not to trust it. I don't feel like candy right now, maybe later. Right. Sneak out of the castle. Super sleuth you are. She is willful. Still no outfit. God. I'm gonna be stuck wearing this tuxedo for a long time. Save it. Well, I've got an autosave. Oh, you mean the chocolate? Yes, I did that. It's time to learn some magics, I think. Resist magic. Alright, you close your eyes and learn to feel the magic inside you. You increase your awareness of your own thoughts and emotions, making it more difficult for mind-affecting magic to twist your reactions. This is the week of the general tournament. Nobles and commoners alike have turned out to compete against each other. Alright. Oh, Twitch. You are still so very annoying. What event do I want to partake in? Oh god. So many choices. Under parade. On a brilliant one, however, the effect of your appearance is spoiled somewhat by the way that you're clinging to the horse's neck. Perhaps it might have been wise to take some riding lessons first. All the winners are announced and displayed to great cheers. As near Queen, you place flower garlands around their necks. All of a sudden, a man approaches the winner's platform. It's Kevin, the Earl of Io. In one hand he carries an armoured gauntlet, in the other a sword. My family's blood is on your hands. What is he talking about? He casts the metal glove to the ground with a clatter and raises his sword, pointing it at you. I challenge you, Elodie. A life for a life. He's challenging you to a duel. Doesn't he know you could burn him to a crisp by just waving your hand? Well, I guess I could just refuse. Refuse? There we go. I'm not going to fight you just because you want me to. Unfortunately, it seems he isn't interested in your refusal and charges at you anyway. You leap out of his path, but he swerves and comes at you again, braying like a mad bull, so you keep running. Moments later, he staggers and collapses, an assortment of arrows standing out from his body, like pins through a cushion. The gauntlet has been thrown. It's really not the best of ideas to attempt a murder in front of an entire tournament of trained warriors. After the tournament, a minor tragedy is revealed. One of the stewards apparently had an incredible sweet tooth and dared to steal a piece of your recently received chocolates. He had a sweet tooth. The chocolates were poisoned. When you ask questions, it turns out that the merchant house which supposedly sent you this present never existed. Someone has tried to kill you, but you don't know who. Well, the plot thickens. Yes, I guess I'll just sneak out of the castle again. I have to be world weary after all. Alright. There we go. Alright. We're doing better this time around. We're sort of cross-training with everything. Alright. Study magic in the morning, I guess. Sense resist. Okay. More magic stuff. Probably the same as before. You practice using small amounts of magic and feeling that power outside of yourself. Your mentor summons up magical energies to strike the nearby ground so you can learn to sense someone else's spells in use. You learn to consciously project a magical field through your thoughts, blocking outside magic from touching your mind, but only when you have the energy to consciously resist. You gain innate resistance to light and dark. You can now see in the blackest caves or stare into the sun without going blind. Well, that's pretty nifty. Hey, new outfit. It's urgent. Oh god. Alright. You find your father standing over a map of the coastline. His face is oh god. What's going on? Ships have been sighted to approach. Oh, have I trained enough in... Oh god. Wait, they'll be in Novan waters. Within 2, they could reach the capital. Then we will fight to defend ourselves. Well, you can try to use the treasury funds to hire additional soldiers, but it may be difficult on short notice. Recruit them. You will need to draw up a naval strategy for our ships to carry out. You could choose to act as admiral and lead the fleet in person, but the danger to you would be very great. Unless you think your personal skills will make the difference, I would strongly advise against it. I guess I will stay in the capital then. Best not to risk it. Too much to do here. Can't go to sea. Oh, that's frightening. There we go. How's our mood going now? Exceptional. Okay. Oh, I can put on the new outfit, can I? I didn't think of that. Magical girl. Oh, it's the title outfit. I like that. All right. Same thing, but hey, we can train faster now. You close your eyes and call out when you detect your mentor casting a silent spell beside you. You learn to detect ongoing enchantments such as blessed weapons that can do magical damage. Oh god. You learn to consciously project a magical shield around your body blocking intrusion, a powerful technique, but you can't keep it up for long. You gain increased resistance against heat and cold, becoming comfortable in different weather and environments, and able to sip hot soup without burning your tongue. Very handy. Danger on the high seas. Ships close in on each other, angling into range. The Shanjians have half again as many troops as you do. It doesn't look promising. The eventual outcome is not in your favor. Novan ships are sunk or scattered as the Shanjian forces press toward landfall. Many good soldiers were lost today, and Nova's troubles have not ended. Since you have failed to repel the invasion, the Shanjian fleet will soon land, and their troops will begin to progress towards your capital city. The remaining soldiers will hold them off as long as possible, of course, but the main strength of your military has been exhausted. Nova's future looks bleak. Oh my god, what am I doing? I'll sneak out again. Alright, we are now more willful than we were before. Hey, I've got a scepter. This ought to account for something. Alright, we'll just keep going with that. More magic power for the win. You learn to tell the difference between different kinds of magical signatures, so that you can tell roughly what a spell you detect is meant to achieve. You expand your magical perception to give you some idea of where a detected spell was cast from and how long ago. Well, that's useful. You learn how quickly to flare magical shields around you to deflect an incoming attack. This uses much less energy than a constant shield, but it requires good timing to be effective. You learn how to maintain a low-level deflection shield so that magical attacks not directly targeted you will slide harmlessly aside. This doesn't need much power, so you can keep it up for long periods of time. The invasion of Nova is proceeding. Your coastline is under Shanjian control. Soldiers have marched through villages, trampling fields and frightening citizens. A diplomatic delegation from Sanjia has requested access to the castle to discuss terms, most likely for your surrender. You lack the strength to hold off their armies, and surrendering now will save many lives. It would seem that you have no choice. You prepare yourself as best you can to meet with the representatives from Shanjia. You expected diplomats and a military representative, a general or an admiral. You did not expect the handsome man decked in jewels who now stands before you, a man announced by your servants as Togami, King of Shanjia. Is he really their king? Why would a king come all the way here? And he's a lumen too. My dear young lady, how difficult this must be for you. So much responsibility at such a tender age. Don't pretend to be my friend while you are killing my people. Temper, princess. After all, I'm here to save your people. War benefits no one, don't you think? Such a terrible waste. Better to settle things in a civilized manner. A contest, a game, so to speak, with Nova as the stakes. Should I win, your domain will submit and accept me as overlord with no further resistance. Should I lose, then my army will leave your domain in peace and shed no more blood. What sort of game? It is well known that Nova is ruled by lumens. As it happens, I too possess the powers of a lumen. I propose a formal duel, my powers against yours. The winner takes control of Nova, the loser dies. Your game by your rules for my life. That doesn't sound fair to me. The rules of formal dueling have been passed down for centuries and must be upheld. It is important that we do this by the ancient codes. Why should I? If you refuse, then the war will continue. I'll sweeten the deal. If you meet me in a formal lumen challenge, I'll call off the invasion even if I win. Really? I swear it by the gods. Nova will be free and safe. Why take that risk? You're winning the war. It's not your land that I want, it's your crystal. To gain your power, I'm willing to wager my own. Shall we begin? I don't like this, but what choice do we have? I will accept his terms. Then I must. Alright. Loading carefully, inscribed circle of wards which will contain the effects of any powers you will, protecting bystanders from danger. And then it is time to begin. You trade attacks, one spell sensed and countered by another, reserving your strength as much as possible. It might almost be exciting if your life weren't on the line. You need to end this quickly before his experience allows him to come up with a trick you can't defeat. He's used to dealing with magical attacks, but he might not be expecting a physical one. Perhaps if you rushed him, you could take him off guard. Up close, he couldn't use his fancy spells. What would you do then? You still have to use magic to win. You can't just grab him and bang his head against the floor. Perhaps you could focus your power into the shape of a sword and attack him with that. Or maybe you could distract him somehow. You could cast a spell that he couldn't block. Magic sword sounds great. Motes of shimmering moonlight coalesce into a weapon in your hand. Your first lunge, he dodges, rolling to the ground, but you recover quickly and strike again. In the confined space of the warded circle, there is nowhere for him to run. The final strike of your moonblade parts his head from his shoulders. Yay, he's dead! Oh, happy days, and just like that, it's over. Let's go to court. By the way, I just murdered someone. It was great. Oh, and she looks so mopey about it. She's lonely. Oh yes, you've just killed someone. That's fair enough. Alright. I might need to work on some things. Public speaking could use something, I guess. Okay. Speaking, and flattery it is. You take deep breaths and practice speaking loudly and clearly, projecting your voice. Oh, he'll never get ahead in life. Oh god. You memorize lists and surnames. Okay, I've done that one already. You learn that flattering comments have the best impact when kept short. Gushing makes people feel awkward. You learn that it is always better to compliment people for their personality and their choices than their physical attributes. He can have a good head on his shoulders after all. Oh, I guess he's heading off back to wherever the hell he came from. Oh. Jesus Christ. New outfit, hooray. Once you defeated the King of Shanjir in a duel, the invasion was meant to be over. In practice, it is not quite so easy to expel a foreign army from your lands, particularly when their leadership is falling apart. Shame he lost his head so easily. Oh god. It was a heady mistake indeed. The remaining Shanjian generals seemed surprisingly eager to go home and left without a fuss, but a large number of soldiers have broken ranks and run amok, looting and pillaging their way through Nova just for fun. A number of royal holdings have been damaged and valuables stolen. Not only do you lose them, but you'll have to pay for repairs. So many renegades on the loose, Nova seems likely to have severe bandit problems for years to come. Well, super. I guess I'll just sulk in my room. Alright. We are doing good. You know, I think it's about time we studied some decoration. I've let it go for far too long. Let's see. Oh, also I have a new outfit. I forgot about that. Tea dress. That's nice. Okay, we'll keep that on, I guess. Decoration, I guess. Alright, discuss the nature of beauty, looking around. Okay, we got that one already. You practice sketching fruits and flowers with charcoal on parchment. Time has slipped by you so quickly. Only 2 weeks remain before your birthday celebration and your official coronation as queen. Have you done enough to build a stable Nova? It is traditional for the palace to provide entertainment and refreshment for the common people when the new monarch is crowned. It is a rare opportunity for the poor of the land to dine like nobles. The size and scope of any such feast depends on what expense the royal treasury is willing to bear. I don't know about this. I could just go with none. That works. I could just say to hell with these people. Yeah, we'll just... Oh, why are you not moving again? Don't crash. Come on. Come on. Oh, here we go. Yes? Still good? Okay, no celebration. There are more practical uses for Nova's coin after all. Like the repairs that need doing, so, you know, forget about that. Sneak out. Okay. I like that outfit better anyway. Okay. You study the theory of colour, how they complement and contrast, and how to select colours to empathise a mood. You practice walking... Oh yes, I've already done these. New outfit. Oh god, you're waiting to the sound of chanting outside the castle. You stick your head out the window to see what's happening, then withdraw with a gasp. The peasants are rebelling! Hundreds, maybe thousands of them, with spears and pitchforks and torches, all screaming for your removal. And here you are in your tower, with your armies depleted from the recent war. You have personal guards, of course, but not enough to disperse such a mob. Of course, you do have an advantage over the mob. You are a lumen. Do you dare turn your powers on your own people? Oh boy, moment of truth. God, what should I do? I wish I'd saved beforehand. Away, I guess. There's nothing for you to do but huddle behind your stone walls and hope that you can resist the siege. But a queen without followers is no queen at all. Having lost the mandate of the people is inevitable you'll be replaced. Oh no! And so the reins of power slipped from Elodie's grasp. Nova would have to go on without her, but it doesn't have to end this way. Just don't be such a fuck-up next time. You know what? You're better off. I mean, you're not gonna get murdered this way. Wish I'd saved. I've got the autosave. Oh, what am I up to though? Wait, 38. Oh yeah, alright. Yes, I've still got the same outfits. Attack them. I will this time. Now study. Your life may very well depend on it. Attack! You refuse to cower like a frightened rabbit. You will march out to them openly and show them that you have the power of the gods behind you. That would be difficult. What would be difficult against soldiers in armor is instead ridiculously easy against untrained peasants. You barely have to wave your hand and people fall away screaming and covered in burns. Oh, why didn't I pick this before? This is great. After only a few minutes, the crowd breaks and flees in panic, leaving behind only the wounded, too slow to get out of the way of the stampede. Yes, that was satisfying. What should I do now? Walk in the gardens. Yay! Cheerful. Oh, let's try melody and dance. I can still smell the burnt flesh. You practice circling your arms and make... Okay, we've done that one already. Done that one as well. New outfit. At this time last year, you were celebrating your 14th birthday. You were in the school gardens, surrounded by your friends. I know, she's happy. It's great. I just wish she had a fun time. A teacher brought you tea and cakes while a wealthy merchant's son wove a crown of flowers for your head. It didn't matter so much that you were a princess then, your title was something for the future. Many of your peers would be duchesses or earls or the like someday, but not then. You were children. Your parents could not attend on the actual day, but they did send wonderful gifts, some for you and some for you to share. And a week later they came for a visit, and your mother took you with her through the countryside in a splendid carriage. It was the last time you would ever see her. You wonder if, wherever she is, she can see you now. You are 15 years old, a legal adult. Yes, apparently. You have worked and studied and suffered and prepared, and now the time has come. Give me my crown, you fucks! You kneel before the priestess, barely hearing her words as she recites the blessings. I can't hear a word you say over my awesomeness. I killed peasants to get to this crown. She calls upon the gods to deliver peace, wisdom, and prosperity to you, and through you, to all of Nova. And then she calls upon you for your oath of rulership. Priestess of the First Circle says you will guide and govern and protect your people to the best of your ability according to law and custom. That I will. Will you, to the best of your power, uphold the ideals of love, honor, justice, and mercy? Well, I'd be a bit of a hypocrite if I said yes to that, but hey, I will. Lords and ladies assembled, I present to you your undoubted queen who has sworn you her loyalty. You who have come to give homage will you do the same? One at a time, the head of each duchy approves your throne and kneels to swear his or her service to you and your heirs. People of Nova, I give you Elodie, daughter of Fidelia, your true sovereign. What say you all? Long live the Queen! Hope she doesn't kill us again. Thank you, I will. That's great. Once his daughter was secure on her throne, Jocelyn returned to his birthplace to focus on his duties as Duke of Calros. He was pursued by many women, but showed little interest in remarrying, directing them instead to his brother, the Duke of Marzomba. Following Elodie's victory over the Shamangian king, the public opinion of Lumens rose to a height that had not been seen in 100 years. Young children would dress up and play at being magical kings and queens. Freed from the need of secrecy, the Duchess Juliana and the Priestess Celine were able to announce their shared magical powers and their love. At Elodie's prompting, the lovers pledged their devotion to each other in a private ceremony, after which Celine retired from the priesthood to accompany her wife to Ursel. After the failed invasion, relations with Shanja remained tense. First came the recriminations and demands from the Queen of Shanja, devastated by the death of her husband, which Elodie ignored. Come on, I've killed so many to get this far. Pardon me. Next came the subtler approaches, the quiet gratitude and offers for alliances from ministers who were thrilled to see Takami gone. Elodie ignored those also, which was just as well, since the next thing to arrive was the preserved head of one of those traitorous ministers sent by the Queen of Shanja as a warning. There was no sign of war in the immediate future, but there was not likely to be an alliance either. Elodie refused to be rushed into marriage, wanting for herself the strong romantic connection that her parents had once had. It was many years before she was at last swept off her feet by a young earl with sparkling green eyes and a talent for pastry. He enjoyed surprising the queen with new confections and even prepared their wedding cake. The marriage produced two daughters, who were perhaps a little spoiled by their parents' indulgent affection. The The invention of the printing press sparked the beginning of a new age of literacy and knowledge. Hey, what about those lettering, the books with the letterings I came up with? That was me, I invested in that. There. No longer were books the sole preserve of the noble and wealthy, now information and ideas could be easily passed from one place to another. As the birthplace of this invention, Nova was at the center of a storm of change. All thanks to me! As a Lumen, it was Elodie's responsibility to defend Nova from monstrous threats. She decided that the monsters within the realm were every bit as dangerous as those outside, and thus set herself to the task of conquering the Old Forest. Each monster would have to be identified and carefully studied in order to defeat it without upsetting the balance. It would take many years to reach the heart of the forest, but Elodie was undaunted, and thus Queen Elodie's legacy stretched into the future. And there you have it, the end of the freaking game. The throne is mine, bitches. Good job. Copyright 2012. Oh god, I thought the game came out last year. Oh well, that is that. Hey. And now, let's see what's the time. It's nearly 3:30. Congratulations to me. Oh, good God. Mind you, I never wanted to be queen, she did. Turned out pretty good. So, I think that's about it. Yeah. Octodad was good. So was this. I recommend picking up both of them. But I think that's about it for me this time. Let me think. Was there anything I'd forgotten? Oh yeah, Valentine's Day is coming up soon. I got something special planned for that one. It's nothing good. Oh yeah, so set some peasants ablaze as well. It's the best of both worlds. It really is. Ruler of a kingdom, and of course, you know, burning people alive. That's how you end a revolt. So, what else have I got planned? You know, actually, that reminds me. Now that I've knocked this off my list, that means I might also get around to Surgeon Simulator as well. I mean, if I don't do that, then, you know, what is the use of having it in my game library at all? Because I still haven't started it yet. I have to do that. Let's see, Surgeon Simulator, that's for another time. Valentine's Day. Other than that, I can't think of anything else. But, you know, I can plan ahead. I'm ahead of schedule, it's all good. Oh, so, yes, I agree. I tell you what, these peasants are dead. They are not living anymore. Oh God. It's been fairly warm today, despite being told otherwise, and I got through this anyway. Oh well. We've given a 14-year-old the chance to not die, so that was good. I feel like I've accomplished something. And the bubblegum in her hair is still there, so, you know, one thing at a time. Saints Row, yes. I don't know if I've got it in me tonight, but yeah, sure. I suppose I could. There's no reason why I can't. I probably need to take at least a good few minutes to get something to eat or something. Yeah, I'm very tired. So yeah. Oh well, I'll end this stream and then we'll see what happens. So, long live the Queen, I guess. Jesus Christ. May forever shall she reign as the peasant burning witch that she is. Yeah, any old time would do, I guess. I'll still be around at any rate. So, you know, I'll still be in chats and stuff, so don't worry about that. Oh, but at any rate, I think I will shut down the stream. So, farewell, and don't have a revolt against this queen or she'll burn you alive. Goodbye.